Okay, it's live.
Okay.
Let me
Hi.
go to YouTube so I can check
Yeah,
it.
that's what I
Make
was
sure
going to
it's
do. And I just got
working.
notified that you're live.
You did got a notification.
I did. I just
Cool.
got a notification.
So let me go to my videos.
So I was just, yeah, I was going to check. I keep clicking the wrong thing. There. Yeah, I did say I'll be on your channel tonight.
Yeah, I like to let you guys get the watch hours and stuff, but you running out of time kind of sucks.
Right. So if I just do this one with the 2 hours, I should be good for the month. I should be set. Because I think it only counts against me when it is on my channel. You know what I mean? So I think I
Oh yeah, it won't
calculated.
count. No, if I was a paid member,
Right.
which I only did when I did my crochet duel with Shannon, because we were on a lot.
Mm-hmm.
We did them together. Then you can stream. I can let you
Right.
share it on your
Stream
channel,
both
so
channels,
it would be
right.
the same one on both of our channels. But you would also
Right.
get watch hours, and you can only do that if you're a paid member, and it's like $40 a month.
Right.
And it's
Right.
I don't do it enough to make it $40 a month
No.
worthwhile.
If it was $40 for the year, sure, but $40 a
Yes.
month, heck
Yeah.
no.
No.
Like I'm with you. You gotta find, yeah. Let
Okay.
me turn this all the way down. There are some people. Let me check
Okay.
all messages.
Where's? Oh, there's the chat. Okay, it's coming in now. I'm gonna have to turn my TV off. I think my
Oh, hi,
internet's.
Nanette. Now,
Oh,
Nanette is someone I don't think I've. Nanette, have you been on my channel before or just on Chef's?
I don't know if Nanette's familiar with Lori. You know Lori? Do you ever go to her channel? Nanette's busy. She does taxes, so she's very, very busy.
Oh, this time of year. Oof.
Yeah, this is her busy season.
And there's that. So you can click my link if you haven't seen me before, Nanette.
Hi, Linda.
I just can't remember. Hi,
Thanks for
Linda.
coming in.
You'll get to
Okay.
see my progress on this blanket that the baby was born on Friday. So right on time. I will be more on time with this than I was with my sister's Christmas present. We'll say that. But yes. Yes, I need to do some Nightbot work for sure.
Well, I did edit one of them here, and I took out the thing where the name goes, and it just says nothing. It doesn't make sense now.
Oh.
It says hi Nanette, and it says brought the donuts. It doesn't say who brought the donuts. And I'm like,
Oh, weird.
I must have edited it and forgot to change it back.
Oh, that's funny. So Nanette brought the donuts.
Apparently,
Nanette brought the donuts. Did you know that? Yeah, I was checking my grammar. I was kind of questioning it there for a second.
Hi, Tina.
Oh, hey, Tina. I'm glad everybody's finding that we came
Let's
over
say
here
hi
tonight.
to everybody, and then we'll start sharing our stuff.
Yeah, next Tuesday we'll be back to my channel this Tuesday. Just because I ran out of StreamYard hours last month, so I'm going to do, and that was a short month. So.
Oh, Nanette, I think you have more time to crochet now, don't you? Are you playing with my quick and easy program?
Oh,
I think you have time.
Good for you.
Yeah.
I'm retired too, but not for fun reasons. So do you do? I'm always curious with that. When somebody says they do bookkeeping, do you just do like stuff at home, like work from home kind of your own business bookkeeping kind of thing? Yes, it's the two Loris. Lori times two.
Is that squared or?
Lori, well, the way she wrote it, it's times two, but yes, we'd be Lori squared.
It's Lori squared?
Lori times Lori, because we're,
double
we're
trouble. We're a lot.
When we're together, we're exponential. Sorry. Me and my dumb jokes.
Yeah, two big talkers.
Yes. Oh, I was trying to use this pen
Oh
I
yeah.
love this pen. But the ink, I think because I haven't been using it, it was like kind of tricky to use. Pipe organ business. Oh, I'm sorry, Nanette. Pipe organs have the most beautiful sounds. Like it, like nothing, no other instrument sounds like that. And
No,
you
it's
can't
cool.
emulate it. It has to be
Spooky,
the real thing.
spooky movies. You know what I've been watching when I go to bed? I've been watching those Kim Russo hauntings of the celebrities. And so I have dreams of ghosts and stuff while I'm sleeping. I'm like, not sure if that's a good idea. But it's interesting. I watch them. They're real quiet and calm, but it's like all these ghosts and stuff.
But
So
it's spooky stuff, but it seems quiet and calm.
it,
So
it
I like
is.
that.
It's kind
That's
of
kind of fun.
calm. Yeah,
That's fun.
I'm. They're all over on channel LMN on YouTube. So I just went through her channel the other day and just
Yes.
saved all the ones I hadn't seen yet, which is not many. I've been watching a lot of them. There we go, Madison Ray.
Hi, Madison.
Hi, Madison.
I think I know. Hi, Megan.
Now I bet if Shannon comes in, somebody's gonna have to tell me because I showed up on her channel when she did her live, but she doesn't
could
show
see
up on
it.
mine.
Yeah, that was wild.
It was weird.
Ooh, who's buying a round of drinks? Oh, Megan, you're buying everybody a round of drinks. Nightbot is forgetting the names.
Yeah, I've got it. Apparently, I changed something and that took the name off.
But just so you know, hello, Nightbot. Yes, Nightbot says hello to you. Now, if you put in Nightbot, it will tell you random stuff, right?
Yes, if you type Nightbot, it will just as the first word, it'll say things.
It could be funny or it could be like snarky. And it was
Yeah.
snarky when I did it.
Yeah, I have like you could write joke, you could write fact. I think there's different words you put in, something will come up. That's the one thing I'm going to be putting up a tutorial on how to do that for people who want to play around in their chat. Some people don't want that busyness in there of other stuff. So, hi Elaine. I see you almost ran out of scrap yarn. Do you need some more? I see you've been working all your bags. Making all them cute little oh yeah, you've got a show coming up. Is it next weekend? Is it this coming weekend? I know you have one coming up. I can't wait to see how you're setting it up.
I would bet money that Shannon is recording right now. I bet we see
7,
her
yeah,
an hour, half an hour,
Yeah.
an hour. That's usually when she'll pop in on a weeknight. But yeah, definitely a different crowd than when we're on my channel. That's for sure. Like some of the regulars that are on my channel.
Some of them will pop in. Yeah, there'll be some people that I
Once
see.
I'll find it, yeah, and I put it in my posts.
But Shannon has a lot of people that don't come to our channels. When I was watching her live, some people have come over from her, but not everybody. I'm not been doing many videos right now. Well, good luck on that. Now you mentioned something about shrink wrapping something to take it with you. And remember, you have to cut that open and then shrink wrap again. You're going to be using a lot of shrink wrap. We use that at work and it's not easy to reuse it. Just an FYI.
So it's not a reuse type.
Not really. Not if it's done properly. It's not really reusable.
I just realized I should probably real quick explain. Hey, Deb. Did Shannon show up? Did Shannon actually show up? I don't see her. Anyway, I wear these because I have light sensitivity. You are, yes.
Says Shannon's here. I don't see her.
I don't see her either. So let me see if I see her. Let me go to all messages.
Usually I can see her on StreamYard. I just can't see her on my channel.
Yeah, that's
and I'm on StreamYard. It should be showing.
Let me go. Oh. I will click the right thing. Yep, she sure is.
She should be set up as a moderator. So she should be showing blue.
She should be showing up. Yeah, she is. I see her if I go
Showing
here, but
blue.
why isn't she showing up on my?
She should be showing up on my
in StreamYard. That is bizarre.
Yeah, she should be. She usually does.
You don't have a red dot saying that you're live. Ooh, that's weird.
But I am.
Let me go see.
It says 10 minutes.
That's
I don't have a red
orange.
dot. Oh, you mean on the screen?
Yeah,
screen.
I'm looking.
The main screen.
No, you don't have a red dot. That's bizarre.
No, but yeah, she's set up as a moderator. I usually can see her on the Damn. I went through and I checked all my settings like 3 times, short of deleting my account, and I don't want to do that.
No, God, no.
I've gone through and got rid of all my bad words out of my list. I've deleted my mods and put them back. She's even an authorized user to see if that helps. I guess she'll have to do all the lives because I can show up on her channel.
Well, and we've seen her in StreamYard when you're on my channel.
Yeah.
So I don't understand why it's not showing in StreamYard. But when I look on here on the chat, I can see her.
You can see her, yeah.
Here, but not that is why StreamYard.
I don't know. She usually does.
That's bizarre. All right.
There's nobody because StreamYard will only show you what usually what YouTube allows you to see because YouTube's where the restrictions are.
Right.
So I don't know. So let's move. Well, I'm sure. I don't know. Yeah, I can't see her right now.
Yeah. I'll just keep an eye here. Okay.
Okay. You can relay Shannon's messages for me.
And anybody in the chat, you can.
Yeah, please.
Shannon says blah blah blah.
Let's see if you're making any progress on your blanket, Lori.
Yes, I am.
The baby's been born, by the way. So
the baby was born on Friday.
Yeah.
I thought the baby was due in the middle of March, but the baby was born on Friday and was 9.5 pounds. So that was not an early baby. So I had the date wrong. All right. So there's the football part and there's the basketball part. I have just a couple more blocks to do on the basketball. I have turned the corner down here. This is a corner to corner I designed. They said sports themed. Sorry, all my bobbins are very heavy. I cannot wait to get rid of bobbins, but the basketball just has a tiny bit. And then there's the football. I'm actually showing you the backside, but that's fine. Same difference, right? Well, pretty close anyway. So football's almost done. And
you're using the ice yarn, ice cream yarn.
The ice cream roving that you
for
said
your gray.
It can be tough.
It is rough. It can be rough. Yeah. I had some really thick pieces and then some itsy bitsy tiny pieces.
So yeah, I think it honestly goes from maybe as little as a 2-way up to pushing a 6.
It can. Yeah. I had a really puffy piece last night.
Oh, absolutely. And so what I do that's this yarn right here. Let me see if I can find a good example. You can see it looks fairly, but yeah.
Typically they would call it a 5 because it's puffy and fuzzy.
Yeah. That all looks pretty nice, right? Let me find the pin part. That all looks consistent. Let me just find it.
It's like it gets spun extra tight in certain places and it's almost down to a thread. I had a couple spots.
It really was. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I found some. See? Look at that.
That's the puffy one, yeah.
There. Look at how thin that is.
And is that just gray? Is that just a gray and white?
No, it's gray, white, and mint.
Oh, it's a mint.
I know my lights are weird.
Okay.
It's hard to tell there because I pushed it out, but
you can see your hair real good. Your hair's purple.
Yes,
good.
The purple shows really nice.
Yeah.
But that's pretty thin versus there's a really nice thick one. Look at that.
Yeah, I had one yesterday. They look like defects in the yarn when you make it.
Well, it's roving, and so that's what it does. Um,
Elaine had huge babies.
I'm sorry, Elaine. Mine were not like that.
Sorry.
But so how I handle that in this corner to corner, if I had the really skinny stuff, I would throw an extra stitch in, or I would do double crochets instead of half doubles, or do a combination thereof. And then a thick, I just made sure to kind of pull a little tighter so that it's not obvious that they're different sizes. Can you guys, oh, there you can see the mint. Oh, let me get back here. You can kind of see that mint color there. It's mint gray and a very pale lavender. Not a fan of the roving yarn either, or the ice cream divigation specific.
Well, I bought so much of it when it was on sale.
See, I like it. I like it. Yeah, everyone else can see Shannon except for a chef. So
today,
yes. Oh, roving yarn in general. Yeah, I feel that, and I for backgrounds, I like it. I'm weird that way. I don't know. But I also like I said, I just kind of adjust. Nothing I make would ever do well at a county fair because I don't follow the rules. I don't have consistency.
But doesn't that make it unique? I mean,
yeah.
As long as it looks good, right?
It makes it personal. I had an error in the football. I'm not going to point it out, but I had an error in the football. It would have been pulling out so many rows and so much color. I'm like,
wow.
And then I went in my graph and just adjusted the pattern because I'm like, I'm not doing it. Like, I don't mind frogging. I didn't mind frogging the bear because I was starting over. That's fine. This would have been so much more frustrating to me. But yes. Oh, Nightbot. That is exactly me too. My mother had me tested. No, she didn't. I'm just kidding. Have you met my sister? That's funny. Now, my sister might say that about me. I'm the kooky sister because I'm like my dad and she's like my mom. Yeah, we are personality wise, well, and even appearance wise. She looks like my mom and my mom's side of the family, and I look more like my dad and my dad's side of the family. And my personality is, oh, thank you, Nanette. Yeah, I'm really happy with it.
I'm going to make some notes what Nightbot's doing so I can go in and make the changes that I need to do to make it work better. Because I'm looking at the code, what it's saying, and I can add code in here to make it do better.
I'll pull up my Stitch Fiddle, and let me not show you all my upcoming designs. Oh gosh, darn it!
Oh, Nanette, what do you see the next one she has planned?
Which one?
Your isn't it an atlas or a map or something?
I do. I do have a map planned, but I don't. Did I show that?
I saw it. I don't know.
Okay.
If you showed it to anybody, but I remember seeing you show.
I think just you
and picture of it. You showed a picture of it.
Yeah.
Oh, also, you guys, if you want to do anything, you want to try Mosaic. This is Mosaic Mark on Camille's Creations channel. And if you want to start with something small, you could do a little coaster or something. I've never done it, and I wouldn't mind trying 2 colors, just to see if it's gonna kill me or not.
I really liked the Fiber Fox.
Is it Fiber Flux? Because I looked up Fiber Fox. I didn't see anything for Fiber Fox.
Let me get the exact name.
Because I Googled it, YouTubed it, and I didn't see it at all.
Let me find out the exact name for you. See, I can't see with them, but I can't face those lights with them on. It's annoying.
66 in Phoenix. Deb's showing off her weather
again. Yeah, I should put drop.
Are you getting the snow? Because we didn't get any snow. The rain went right by us. We got a little rain. That was it. But somebody said there was a snowstorm. I think it was up in Logan. There's a girl here that lives up in Logan. I think they got snow up north. Druzba. What's Druzba?
Fiber Fox Studios. This is it.
It's let me write that down. Okay, anybody interested? Fiber Fox Studios has mosaic.
It's like all mosaic. You can find. She says how many repeats it is. Like, so if you want something that's only 16 stitches wide, or like not repeats, but like how many stitches wide the pattern is, she's got 16, 32. I feel like she had an 8, but maybe not that small. But they seem to be in multiples of 8. Now Goshen, that's Linda, that's Michigan. Or sorry, is that Megan? Megan.
14102 is
Indiana?
Elaine's zip code, but it looks like the weather's right. 33 degrees. Is that right?
Oh, so Elaine, sometimes Nightbot like picks a neighborhood. I'm gonna pick, not, this is not my zip code, but this is close to my zip code, and it's gonna say something that's not accurate at all. It's accurate.
That's
It's in Colorado, but
that's a Colorado zip code. I know that. We use those.
yes. And that's nearby. I used to be at that zip code. Oh, it helps if I actually put weather.
By the way, your package went out today. I'd like to see how long it takes you to get it going through Denver, because
Well,
we'll see where it ends up.
So far, Denver's been good.
Have they been doing better? Because last year, man,
Michelle got her stuff really quick from me. I don't know if Charlena did yet. I haven't looked. And then I sent something to Jennifer Wysocki. She's already gotten it like on time. It was only Camille's, and so it was just Dallas. So maybe the problem's moved from Denver to Dallas.
Yeah, it's moved down to let's see, Texas. What would that be? Austin or Dallas, maybe?
Yeah, it said it. So it went from Denver to Dallas, and then it went to New Jersey.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then went back to Dallas, and then was at Dallas for like a week and a half. It was ridiculous.
Sometimes they fall in the wrong boxes. They get thrown in a wrong box, and it just goes, and it has to come back.
Right.
There's nothing they can do once it's thrown wrong.
Right. No. Right. And it went back pretty quickly, actually. So
I just make sure I tape over the address in case it gets wet somewhere along the way.
I learned that from you.
Yeah, I just make sure
everything.
Yeah.
Lived in Indianapolis. Okay. Just hordes of the packages. Oh, so Indianapolis.
They sit there for a while then, huh? Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, it's just some places don't have as much help. We're real shorthanded where we're at now too. The job sucks. People don't want it.
Right.
It's really hard work.
It used to be considered a really good job, didn't it?
Well, yeah, they've changed a lot of the contracts and a lot of the pay scales so that when you're hired as like a temporary person, but you get a couple benefits, but you also take a lot longer for your raises and stuff. And you have like 2 probation periods where they can just get rid of you if they feel like it. And then you're treated like crap. So people don't stay long enough to get to the good part unless they really have a drive to get into the post office. It's just hard work. I mean, my job, I can't hardly go anymore right now. My back hurts almost every night. So it's really hard. I'm trying to find a different one right now.
That's crazy, Madison. Right. And Megan, did you not know that about Chef, that she actually works for the post office? That might be new information. She's relatively new to you, right?
Is she? I haven't seen Madison much. Yeah, I'm
Megan, Going Green Mom.
Oh, Megan. Yeah, I worked for the post office about 29 years now. I think I could retire, but I'm just not ready. I don't have anywhere to put my yarn. So I need all my yarn under one roof before I can retire.
Yeah. Okay. So I went back and I used that zip code, and it says weather for Dakota Ridge. Dakota Ridge is closer to being like a neighborhood than being like a city. It's weird. So I wonder if that's what happened to Elaine. If it's like coming up with like her, like a
subsidy or something.
Yeah, like sub, and not really
Well, that's how it is here. It's Salt Lake City, but we have all these little cities. Everybody wanted to be named their own. So we got
Right.
Mill Creek, and we have South Salt Lake, North Salt Lake, all these little teeny towns, Sugar House. Everybody wants their own name.
That's funny. Indiana.
Fort Wayne, Indiana. I haven't traveled enough. I need to do some more traveling.
Yeah, come to Colorado. You said you haven't been over.
I haven't been. I want to do the Four Corners, and
Yes, yes.
Go get my Starbucks cup from Colorado. I don't have one.
Yes. Yes. For the Four Corners is cool, and then if since you're down there, go to Mesa Verde too.
Yes, I have it. I have it on my list. I've saved some stuff in there.
Yeah, Durango is close-ish. Hey, Dorothy. Dorothy, you're in Tasmania, right?
Is this Dorothy dot? Is this?
I think
the dots are gone.
I think she took her dots off.
Oh, okay. Hi, Dorothy.
She removed her dots. I think, right? That's you, right, Dorothy? Anyway. All right.
I have, just so you know, if you're new to my channel, I have a lot of playlists, and I have a playlist separated out into different things that I've done so that you don't have to look at everything you're not interested in. So I have videos where I've done food tastings. They're under Armchair Chef Eats. Yes. And I've done some crafting. It's under Armchair Chef Crafts. I have postal and mailing tips under Armchair Chef as the Postal Nut, because that was one of my names on Yahoo, Postal Nut. And then I have one where I'm shopping. I have mystery yarn boxes where I have a whole channel just for opening up mystery yarn because I was going nuts buying it. And then my crocheting, which is a very small list. It's getting bigger, but my crocheting playlist was very small. But yeah, so if you want to look at my playlist and like see if there's different things that you might, I did some cooking for a little while. I'm not doing that much anymore because, you know, I'm trying not to eat as much. And the eating, I'm not trying not to eat as much either. So I'm not putting much of that out. But my birthday a few years ago was really fun. I celebrated my birthday a whole month, and I did a whole popcorn month in June one year. It was really fun. So yeah, there's some of the old stuff's pretty fun. I'm not as fun anymore.
Well, I think you just like
the novelty kind of wore off, you know, of doing all the exciting new things. So I got carried away doing all that stuff. So now now I'm just kind of getting down to the basics instead of doing such extreme things.
You're quick and easy. And this month you're doing new crafts, or what are you calling it?
Oh, it's March Craft Madness.
March Craft Madness.
And so me and Michelle are going to be doing Pie Day, March Pie Day for March Craft Madness. And
Magical Michelle, if you don't know
her. Magical Michelle, yeah. She's going to be on a live with me next week, and we're going to show our projects. And I'm probably going to do another one before that just to let people know we're going to do that because it's almost the 14th, which is Pie Day. So if people want to make their project, they should be making their project, any kind of a pie. So I have a video that we talked about that. And so we're going to show I have one more thing to finish on my pie, and I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do. So I'm not done with it yet, but I've been wanting to use this orange that I've got. It's gorgeous. And I finally found something to use it on. I'm making a pumpkin pie.
That's perfect.
It's like, wow, I've been wanting to do something with this. So yeah.
I'm going to pull her channel here.
Oh, did you? You're moderator, right? Yeah, you can do that.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I was just checking. Clicked out the wrong spot. Which is, I am kind of known for. All right. Back here. Where's StreamYard? There you are. Okay, so that's the channel that we were just talking about. It's doing the Pie Day.
So Magical Michelle, she's here in Utah also. And I met her when we were doing our Mystery Yarn Challenge, and she's down a little south of me in Utah. And yeah, she does knitting and crocheting. So she did a knitted pie and I did a crochet pie.
Now, can it actually be like related to pi, pi, the
Yeah.
irrational? Okay.
Yeah. Well, that's the real pie day, but most people, I it's pie, so if you can do something related to pie, math pie, well, you're a math teacher. I hope you can.
Yes, I was getting to like how you go about approximating pi. Hold on.
On my playlist, there is a crocheted version of the symbol pie. Not that I want to make it because it's amigurumi. Lori, is your husband leaving? Are we getting smooches? She took herself off of the camera. So, Deb, apple pie. Yeah, there are some pies that show lattice work on the top. There's a pot holder, a granny square. Did you get your smooch?
I did.
Okay.
Decided to not make everybody listen to that.
Yeah, Deb sent me her picture. Yeah, so yeah, hers
Yeah.
turned out. She had a kit, and so she had been
nice.
saving this kit and used it to make her pie.
All my stuff here. Yeah, my husband works graveyards. In case you're wondering why, he's
Me
just
too.
now leaving for work. So,
well, I go to work usually at 4:30 during the week, so that's why I'm never able to make any of the lives at night because I'm at work. So
yours is a
swing.
It's a swing, but it's like kind of a late swing, right?
Well, it's 4:30. Yeah, there's different shifts that can be either 4:30 or 5 is like the latest.
Oh,
That's when people start, and then some people come in at 9 or 11 for graveyard.
yeah.
Which is considered the next day.
No, he has to be there at 8. Sorry. No, 9.
If you guys want to make real pies, you can make real pies. It's pie day.
Oh yeah, she said
have to be crochet.
And Michelle said bonus points if you can actually like knit or crochet with pie crust.
Somebody's done that. Yes,
that's cool.
Yeah, I've seen the thing where people have crocheted with noodles. They tried, but you'd have to be very al dente, probably.
Right. Right. Just soft enough to be flexible, right?
Mm-hmm. Making me hungry talking about pies.
Yeah. I was thinking about how, like, I just have to figure out how I would do it. Like, so how you approximate pie is you start with a square. I mean, I wouldn't do the math of it, but I would show the visual of the square, and then it goes to the pentagon, then the hexagon, then a septagon, and then an octagon, and a nonagon, and a decagon. So you keep adding a side.
Just crochet them all.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
And crochet all the different sides.
Yeah, and then I'll layer them because I just changed the number of corners. Right?
Cool.
Yeah, that's what my idea is.
You can make a nanagon sweater. How many people would fit in that? How many sides is that?
Fat Tuesday. Right, Fat Tuesday.
Mardi Gras. And we're wearing purple. I'm wearing purple, and her hair's purple.
My hair's purple.
We're perfect. We're ready.
Mardi Gras. I have a green bag here. And this is kind of a gold color. We almost have the colors. I guess I have green and gold and then purple hair. So I'm almost there.
Those are the colors for Hooker vs. Hooker this month.
Right.
I picked the project, and Michelle, the other Lori M, picked the colors, and she picked Mardi Gras colors because she lives in that area. New Orleans Saints is black and gold, and then the Mardi Gras colors. So, good night, Shannon. Sorry I couldn't chat with you.
Oh, good night, Shannon. Sorry.
We'll have to chat again sometime.
Yes. Well, if you're on together, can you see each other then? Okay.
Yeah, she can come on me with StreamYard and stuff. We'll have to do that sometime.
Yeah, it's been a while. I know she's like done a couple lives recently, and she hadn't done one in a long time.
No, she likes to go outside too and do them, and it's been cold,
Yes.
so
It,
it's
oh,
I like
winter.
watching the ones outside because it's nice and it's pretty and stuff.
What are punksies? What are punksies? Oh, those are something. The little cake. They're almost like jelly filled donuts, right? But not quite. She did it. She had the live last night.
Yeah, I
Yes.
watched that one. I showed up for a little bit of it, and then I went back and watched it.
Right, and that's when we discovered she can see you,
Yeah,
and you still can't see her, which is just wackadoodle. Okay, I remembered right. Yes, they had those on clearance at my grocery store once, and I was like, oh, those look kind of good. And I really liked them. It must have been the day after Marty or after Fat Tuesday or something, but what's
I
with
saw
them
some cookies in
blue?
the
I know,
store
right?
today.
Say it again.
I saw some cookies in the store today. I'm like, oh, those are really nice, pretty iced cookies. They were dog cookies.
Oh, right. They look so good.
It was a fancy store, something I don't afford to shop in, and I was getting my water out of there, and they they had this whole display of cookies. I go, those look good, in the dog food section.
Well, part of that, Deb, is because Lori, you didn't communicate with the other Lori, not this Lori, about what you were making, right?
It's something you find in or on the water. It doesn't have
Right.
to have water in it.
But the other Lori,
She picked the colors. I knew what
she
the
just
colors
picked the
were.
colors, and they were completely independent. So
Yeah,
there was
they were.
no way for her to know that that's what you were going to pick.
Yeah, I had options of what I wanted to choose. I had an idea, and then I changed it to make it more broader so that they didn't get it. They were so upset the month before with what they had to change something because it was too specific, and I didn't want to have to go through that again this month with them.
Right.
So I picked something that was really general.
You gave it so that it was so many options. Like,
sometimes it's hard to have so many options. It's hard to decide sometimes.
yes.
You
Yes.
know, but
But it's
also
a
they
good
can use.
thing.
But you can also use like additions. You can use eyes. You can make it an amigurumi. You can do hanging. You could do sticks to hold something up if you want to do an underwater scene, with fish or seaweed or coral or something. I mean,
Well,
it can be beautiful.
right, but because there's so many color options, it's a good thing you picked something so generic, because to me, those colors scream potential mermaid, right?
Right. Well,
Definitely make that work.
tropical fish.
Tropical
It's
fish,
purple.
absolutely.
Purple. It's what is it? Oh shoot.
It's
Oh, I
purple,
haven't written it down.
green, gold, black, and there's another one.
Yeah, it's black and gold for New Orleans Saints, and then purple, white, and green for Mardi Gras. No, yeah, the gold is like the yellow, I guess. The gold. So there's no, yeah, purple, white, green, black, and gold.
Oh, white. That's the one I forgot.
Yeah. So something that has to do, something you would find in or on the water. Could be a boat, something floating on the water, a pool toy. Could be fish that swim under the water. So, yeah.
Yeah. I think, again, because I think you made it very general, but still enough specificity that people should be able to figure something out. But yes, the reason there's no blue is because the color people and the project people do not communicate beforehand. It's a surprise to both parties.
And I don't think she would have picked blue. She wanted those colors,
Yeah,
and I
she
could have
would've
picked a
picked those
different
colors
project.
regardless. Yeah.
I could have picked something different that would have gone with those colors, but that's pretty specific. But
Yeah.
also, you can't repeat a project that's already been done. So you have to look at the projects that have already been made and then try to figure out a project. That's getting harder and harder every month.
Oh,
to
yeah.
come up with a project that they haven't done before.
Wonder if they're going to have to adjust that at some point.
Well, it depends how much trouble the person has that's picking. Like the one month they had a scarecrow. That was very specific.
That's extremely specific.
That was the month Deb was playing. Deb made a scarecrow.
How did her scarecrow go?
It was good. She did one from Goosebumps. She did the
Oh,
Goosebumps
cute.
scarecrow.
I have not. I've painted scarecrow. I took a juice jar and paint. Yes, armchair chef is Lori as well. Lori. Just yep, we're both Loris. You get the double Lori going here. We joke our
Spelled the same too. Our parents
spelled
were
the
not
same.
real original.
Yes. The funny thing is, I did go nameless for 3 days
3 days.
because my parents, because of old wives' tales, were expecting a boy,
Oh.
and so my name was going to be Ralph. I'm very thankful I'm not a boy, but that's just me.
Your generation, Ralph, would have been okay. You would have
Because
got beat up a few times.
I was going to say, because kids are mean. That's all.
Not
I mean,
as bad. Our music teacher named his son when we were in high school. Okay. It was like in the 80s. He named his son Norman. That's so sad.
yeah, there's, yeah.
Probably a family name, but sometimes you just make it a middle name,
And
Don't
like
make it a
naming a
first
kid
name.
that now, not as big of a deal. But then it definitely was
Yeah.
a thing.
Kids are still mean. I don't think it matters. They're always going to be like that.
Right. But yeah, so then my parents were going to name me Laura, but there was a girl in the Sunday school named Laura, so they didn't want a common name. How did that go? Yep. They picked. My sister has a really unique, beautiful French name. It's not that we're French, just to clarify. Nope. My father's a third generation Colorado native. I'm a fourth generation. My mother was from Kansas, moved here when she was 8, and yeah, my sister has this beautiful name, and I got Lori because they thought it was unique. Turned it out they were wrong. Laura would have been better for uniqueness, right? I know Laura's, and I certainly went to high school with Laura's, but I literally graduated with 5 other Loris. So it's just funny.
I think everybody in my family was named after a family member except me and one of my brothers. My name, the first and the middle, is not anybody in my family, even though one of my cousins is named Lorraine, and they would call her Lori, but I wasn't named after her. And my brother isn't named after anybody in the family, but the other 2 are. My sister and my other brother were.
Interesting.
So my sister has my mom's middle name,
Okay.
I think, and then my brother has my dad's middle name, and I gave my son my dad's middle name, or my son's middle name. I gave my dad's name, and then Joseph was a name in both of our families. My husband's dad and my grandpa, so he got that name, and so that worked out really well. But I was going to name him Andrew.
Oh, that's a nice name.
So, but I said, okay, we'll go Joseph. It was kind of a family name. It's okay. So.
Well, as long as he says, "How you doing?" really good, then you're all set.
No, he's a redneck.
Oh, he's no Joey Tribbiani then.
No, born in California, redneck. Didn't know that happened, but it does.
Well, that's like my most recent son-in-law. He grew up in a small town, rural Colorado, and his parents are pretty conservative. He went to University of Wyoming. Wyoming's very conservative, but decided to grow his hair out. So he has longer hair than my daughter by a long shot. His hair's longer than mine. And his dad's like, I sent you to Wyoming. I didn't think I'd have to worry about it. He's got great hair. So I'm like, yeah, do it.
He wanted to be different than everybody else.
He did. And he's
Megan, you know why my name's Armchair Chef? Because I watch cooking shows, all the cooking shows, the competition shows.
That's funny.
America's Worst Cooks, one of my favorites. The Worst Cooks in America. Yeah. Chopped. That was one of my favorites too. Talk about stress. Yeah.
Oh, Chopped. Yeah, for real.
Very, very stressful. That's kind of how Mystery Yarn came about. I was watching people do it, crafting, and then I thought, oh, it's sort of like an episode of Chopped, huh? You get whatever you get, and then you got to make something. It was like perfect.
See, yeah, Mystery Yarn Challenge was fun. It was a good time. It didn't feel like a contest per se, except with your own self, right?
Well, yeah. The first one, I think the first 2 months I did judging, and I thought, no, let's not do that, because then that was more like people would feel bad if nobody liked their project. And I'm like, that's not fair, because not all of us are good. I'm way better now than I was 2 years ago. So we don't all crochet the same. So
right. But I think that, again, there was so much flexibility in it. You could make anything. I made all the different things. From sweaters for my granddaughter to a cat couch,
I know that cat couch was awesome.
My cats still love it. Now, my toddler grandchildren also love it. It's a good thing I made it sturdy. Because, yeah, they're like, this is perfect. This is for me, right? And then the cats are looking at them like, that's mine.
Camille's favorite sandwich is peanut butter. She doesn't see why anybody should have to make any dirty dishes. She just make a peanut butter sandwich.
Yes, Nana. Do you know Camille? Camille's Creations? I can drop her too.
Yeah, drop her, because she's going to be doing a live later today, isn't she?
Yeah.
She's got one scheduled for later tonight.
It'd be 9.
She sits and crochets.
Yeah, 9:30 Central.
Yeah, she chats with us, and then she crochets, and then we can crochet while we're watching the live. It's kind of nice and soothing, and
she generally, if she's on by herself, she has nice music in the background.
Yeah, it's quiet. It's not like all my ghost stories, that are scary. Some of them are really scary.
Let me go back here. Okay, so here 10:30 Central. Thank you, Megan. It's 9:30 here, 10:30 there.
Debbie Reynolds and Deborah Carr. We have celebrities in the house.
We do.
Yeah. Deb was named after Deborah Carr, and Madison was named after Debbie Reynolds. That's very cool.
Interesting.
Yeah, there's generations where people were named after stars. Yeah, the golden age, I think they call it. Yeah.
I'm going to be honest. My younger daughter might be named after a Friends character, not the actress. Possibly. Definitely Ross. Just kidding. But yeah, I mean, not entirely, but it was, we were like, we really like that name. So she also graduated with many people with her name. Because that's TV shows. It's different. A lot of times it's TV characters now, or movie characters, TV characters probably more, versus like the actual actresses' names. Like, it shifted. There
was Rachel, Megan. When I was going to school, there was like, it was the sitcom. The sitcom people were really big.
What was like the most popular shows when you were in high school?
Like Who's the Boss, Growing Pains.
Yeah. And what was the one with Michael J. Fox?
Oh yeah, that was
Family Ties.
Family Ties. Yeah. Pretty much those.
Yeah. Hi, Chuck. Yes, I did put a post out. Sorry, it's a long story. It has to do with yard hours, but
we came over here so that Lori could have hours for later this month.
Yes, so
to do her lives.
Sunday and Tuesday will be on my channel like normal next week. But tonight we're on Chef Lori, and some people that are like Madison is new to me. I haven't seen Madison. Well, we might be we might be older than you.
Okay, now Laura, Laura Spencer from General Hospital, very popular. A
Yes.
lot of Laura's, but that was
Yeah.
in the 80s too.
Yes, it was after me. Yes.
Yeah,
And
that
Laura
was
Ingalls,
Laura
right?
Ingalls. Yeah, there.
That
Yeah,
was the
that
big,
was would have been
I think
our
I would,
parents, the
right,
original.
right. So yeah, I mean, it would have, yeah, I don't know. Madison, what kind of things do you crochet and make? I'm so glad you made it, Chuck. Sorry about the confusion. We decided was that last night or today? I don't even remember when we decided to go ahead and go on your channel.
This morning, I think it was
this morning. Yeah. So
Are you sure you want to do it? I can do it if you don't have hours. And
because I was calculating it out with Sundays and Tuesdays, and I'm like, I will be pushing it. But if I do one Tuesday on Chef Lori, then bod patterns. I do love.
Do you do the Bod Hatapalooza with Mad Mimi on her channel? She does the hat every week. If you've not seen that, you should.
And there's mine. If you, oh yes, I'm so glad you came over, Chuck. You've got to see.
Go ahead and subscribe, and then if I'm ever on live, you'll know Lori's with me, probably.
Yeah, that's right. Yes, definitely subscribe to Chef.
My link comes up here automatically somewhere.
But yeah, this is I turned the corner at the bottom of the link.
Look at that ball. She's got one ball done.
Basketball's all but done. It's got a little tiny bit more, and the football's mostly done. Then I have a couple of just straight rows, which I'm very much looking forward to. And then I will have hi Kat. Is it Callie Rose?
Kaylee
Rose. Okay.
Hi, Kaylee. Kaylee's a crochet fiend too. Her and Jennifer.
Was she in the MYC?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I'd recognize the name. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tablecloth patterns. So have you been looking at Fiber Fox Studios for the mosaic, or were you doing something different for mosaic?
Now, keep in mind,
lost track of where
this next month in April is Nastasia, the creator of the month.
I'm so excited about Nastasia in April.
Awesome or what? Oh my God. I have some cashmere yarn. I want to make a scarf, and I'm sure she has something really pretty for that.
Yeah, she does the gambit. I appreciate that about her. She goes from really delicate, intricate things to practical.
Yeah, and she'll just
do it things.
She'll do like a little short on something. Just oh, okay. And there's no frills, no nothing. It's just real basic.
Right.
There's no chit chat. You don't have to spend an hour to get 5 minutes worth of information. Right. It's really nice.
I have to count here. Oh, can I share my screen real quick? Let me see. Present.
Sure. Let me put you. So
I'm going to share the stitch fiddle pattern. Oh, that one.
36. That's not bad. I think it's cold here too right now. The weather went down.
But this is where I'm at. The darker green is what I've already completed. The red is the row I just started. But yeah, I designed this on a live a couple Tuesdays ago. And that's it. So that's what I'm working on. And
it's warm here right now. It's 45 and the sun's down.
There we go. Okay,
nice
sharing. We can go back to normal. But yeah, so you can really see. So that was stitchfiddle.com. If you like to design your own like graph gowns. This is corner to corner. I am doing half double crochets to get increased density. Because corner to corner is usually, you'd see a lot of gaps if I held it up like that.
Mine always do. And it doesn't matter what I do. I've got holes in it. I think it's because I do the single crochet instead of the slip stitch. I don't know.
That's a piece of it. Yes. Yeah. But this is a 5.5, which is small for this yarn.
Yeah.
Because I think this calls for.
What am I using? Oh, I'm using a 6.5 on mine.
Yeah, I think that's what it calls for on the ball bands. And so this is a 5.5. So I do that because it's for a baby. So it's got less little holes for their fingers and stuff to get like stuck in.
But it's squishy so they can grab it.
Yes.
It's nice and squishy. I'm making, I haven't shared the stuff I'm making.
Yes, do. Share your stuff while I do this next row.
Okay, let me
I
show
dumped
you
out a
guys
ball.
what I haven't done video, so I haven't had a chance to show anything.
These are my while she's, oh yeah, you do that.
I'm making a 2-panel sweater. This is my ice cream roving divigation. It was purple and yellow, but it's got a little bit of green in it on the
Nice.
yellow part. And so what I'm doing is I'm doing it 2 panels like this. Well, apparently the second panel ended up a little bigger than the first panel. So I think that might end up being the front panel because, you know, the front's not as flat as the back. So yeah, I'm not sure yet. I got to put this together. It's going to be kind of like a boat neck, I think, but it'll probably be okay because then say like what the front will gape down a little bit. It'll be, and then I'll wear tank tops underneath it for the
What
summer.
stitch is that? It's beautiful.
That's the Tipsy Granny that I did on my quick
I
and
love the
easy.
Tipsy Granny.
I know, I love it, and it's fast. And even if I screw up, I can fix it on the next row.
Right.
It's not too bad. All I need is the 4 stitches, and I'm fine. I just make them up somewhere. So I did start to do a half double crochet on it to see if the holes would be denser, so the front would be denser, and I didn't like the way it looked, so I just kept going and did doubles again, and nobody even notices. It doesn't matter. So now there's another thing that I was making. It was the Allison Russell, one of my quick and easy projects. Was
I love
Allison,
her.
Yes, Allison Russell, and this is her granny square.
Oh.
Now this is granny square. She says it's delicate and for a baby blanket, but it has a lot of holes.
Right. Those are big holes though.
Right.
Like little holes are more concerning.
But you know the grannies that we're doing for the Hexicardi, it's 2, 2, 2 in the corner.
Right.
These are 3, 2, 3 in the corner. Okay.
And that's what Camille's doing is 3, 2, 3 corners.
Why?
It's snowing. Sorry, I just looked outside.
Oh, it's snowing there?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I didn't think it was supposed to snow. It's beautiful. It's that snow globe snow. It's nice.
Oh, we didn't get any snow, so that's good. You got it.
Sorry, I interrupted you. Sorry.
But what's you guys that know, what's the difference? The 3, 2, 3 or the 2, 2, 2? Because when I did my Hexicardi, the pattern was 2, 2, 2. This one, corners? Yeah, this one's 3, 2, 3, but also it has a chain in between the clusters.
Will
that make it bigger, faster?
That makes it drapier and bigger, faster. Yeah, but you're going to get more drape with that.
So if I did the same thing in a 6 hexagon, would I still get that funny size? Would I still get that bend that makes it a sweater?
Yeah, as long as it's a hexie. As long as
as long as I do the 6 sides, I can still do the 3, 2, 3 and do the 1 chain, and it would still be open like this, so that wouldn't be real hot. That's my thought.
Yeah.
So, okay. Now, I didn't know what I was going to do with this granny square. And then Lisa from Happy to Hook Creations posted her movie crochet along. And the movie of the month is The Sound of Music. And the colors are blue, white, and yellow.
Nice.
So the colors I had picked are blue, white, and yellow for these grannies. So I have decided I'm going to keep going and make it bigger or do something with this with the blue, white, and yellow for her crochet along. So that's I finally was able to figure out what to do with it. And I'm also making a poncho for K&K Crochet. They're having not K&K Crochet, for Decade Divas, Spoonie Stitcher and Critters Crochet. They're doing Decade Divas, which they will be announcing later on in the year, the days that we're going to be presenting our projects. If you're a creator, you'll be doing a video to present your project. If you're just a crocheter, you can submit it to somebody, one of us, I guess, for
they're about to announce that.
Yeah, it should be coming up soon.
Yeah, you've got until the end of March to enter if you're a creator, if you have a YouTube channel.
If you have content on your channel, yeah, because you
Yeah.
need to do a video and you make something that's 70s. Well, I decided to make a poncho. I'm doing Sarah Satch. I'm doing one of her ponchos and I did it in 70s colors. Well, I just found this when I was going through my stuff.
Oh, those are totally 70s.
Isn't it awesome? And I believe it's acrylic. It's not labeled, but each one's about 150 yards. That's not labeled either, but I measured it. I weighed it, and they're each 100 grams.
There you go.
So what I thought is I've done a bag before where you use just 4 rectangles and you sew them together and make a bag. And I think I'm going to do that to match my poncho. Make a bag out of this. And if I have any more, I might make a hat to match too and make it a whole old lady outfit. And wear that around and get funny looks.
Yeah, I think
So
that's a
we'll
good
do
plan.
that.
And it just as long as there's crochet hooks hanging off, I think that's the
I think that's the requirement. And this is, I found this. I had this bag here that had stuff in it, and I thought, oh my God, I got to do something with all this stuff. This is cashmere. It's called pumpkin pie, but it looks like crust. It's not orange, it's like brown. And this is, what's it say? It's 100% Tibetan cashmere, and it's about 240 yards. So this, I have a friend that's really likes nice stuff. So I think I'm going to make her one of Nastasia's scarves out of something lightweight, one of her real pretty lacy ones out of this cashmere, and gift her that, because then it'll I'll have a purpose for it. I'll be using it and give it to somebody that probably appreciates it.
yes.
And I found this in there. It's Mary Maxim, the alpaca.
Oh,
and
nice. Is that kind of tweedy?
Yes, it's kind of tweedy.
I love that.
Isn't this pretty? Yeah, it's 77 acrylic, 20 alpaca, and then the little spots. And I have the brown and the gray. And I'm like, I got to do something with this too. I've got 3 of each. So I'm thinking maybe Nastasia has something that I can do with this too. But now I'm allergic to alpaca.
Right.
So I'm not sure.
Animal fibers, pretty much.
Well, the alpaca makes my head itch. I'm not allergic, but I have a headband and it makes my head itch.
Right.
So I could use it, or I could, make something out of it to gift. I'm not sure yet, but I'm thinking maybe Nastasia on this one too, because it could be something, I don't know, scarf maybe, or a head wrap, or a pashmina. I'm not sure, because it's alpaca, so it's something that's soft and needs to be near your skin. I don't want to make a bag out of it. So, but yeah, those are the things that I've got right with me that I want to work on and do something with. So I've got, like, right next to me, I have projects, and I just grab one to work on it. And I'm working on that sweater right now, my pumpkin hat. And this one, I had a bunch of blanket yarn, and I started doing my decreases, and I did them wrong, and it ended up with a point on it. So I have to have Lori go over with me. I pulled it out because I wanted to make it square, because I'm going to do a pillow.
I'll help you with the decreases.
Yeah, it's just single crochet, but I did screw it up. So I'm not sure where I screwed it up. So I did take it out, and I'm going to do it again. And
take it back to the where there's the 2 corners, like, that are right across from each other.
Well, I took it back to where it started going out.
Where it started. Okay.
Yeah, I took it back under that. And so I wanted to go ahead and do it right, instead of just making something out of it because I messed it up. So let me put you back up. That's what I got going on right now. I did finish my Hexicardi for K&K Crochet.
And Camille's, like you did it for both, right?
Yeah. It was
I recommend that to everyone.
I know, you got a double dip, and I made a hat to match. That was my it's right here. That was my halo yarn. And I did the Hexicardi, and I did it with 1 row was solid, 1 row was window. And I just went that far,
That's
and
so
I did the
nice.
seams on the
Oh, so you did
outside,
windows. Oh,
so it's not
smart.
too hot. I liked this pattern. It
Smart.
was easy to
That's
remember.
how you got more out of your skeins.
That too, yeah.
quilts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that yarn that you sent Camille, I had that in her prize box. I had to take it
Oh,
out.
she would have happily taken more.
But you gave it to her. I'm like, oh, you had the same color. I didn't know you because it had green in it. I was gonna send it to her. She likes green. And then you sent it to her. So I sent her something else that has green in it. So she'll like it too. But
Yes.
yeah, this is done. And then I have the hat to match it. So, and then I have another scarf that I made. I haven't shown anybody. Let me show you. I haven't done any videos. I haven't done videos at all, or I would be showing people this stuff.
That's so pretty.
This was for.
Oh, that's so pretty.
This is for the Wow Crochet Creator of the Month
I like her stuff.
last month from Crafting Kitty, and I made one of her scarves. This was inspired by her. Okay, I don't know if this is her pattern, but I made the granny squares, and I decided to make them into a scarf. I attached them, so I used the sparkle yarn from one of my Mary Maxim or Hirschner's or something, and I used that. I used this is the bod heart, the puff heart we made. I put that on the white one, and then I made pockets out of it.
Oh, so nice.
So this is that what was inspired by Wow Crochet, and then has the bod hearts, and then I had a couple granny squares left over, and I made a bag to match. Look at that, 3 granny squares.
Nice.
And the only problem is I have a bad strap. I don't like the strap. So I ordered some on Temu that was like I guess a webbed strap, and I'm going to use that instead because I did not like the way this one turned out. But I used the loops. I sewed the loops into the ends, and then I need just a strap to put on this. And then I've got the bag to match. So
that's awesome.
I just want to ask, is this something do you think this is giftable? Would somebody actually use this, or is this more like, oh, that's nice, and then put it in the drawer?
I can speak for my sister. A pocketed scarf is one of her favorite things to wear.
Really?
So it depends on the person.
I guess it would, huh? Because it's a really bright colors, and it's not wintry colors. You know, a lot of people don't like bright colors. They like dark colors.
Right.
But, oh, thank you guys very much.
Yeah, it looks so good.
So, yeah, I've been crocheting a bunch. I haven't been doing videos. I've been just sitting home.
Been actually crocheting instead. I get it.
I'm
It's part of why I'm behind. I've been doing too much content and not enough crocheting.
Not like I'm trying to use up my yarn, because that'll never happen, but it's nice to actually feel like you're using it.
It's gotta feel nice to be using some of your stuff. It is. I know that's how I feel.
You get it, and it's like, oh, I can do this with that. You see it, and then it just sits there, and you don't make nothing with it. And then
Queen's Crafts, Bridget, she's doing a thing called like stash down. So if you use only yarn you purchased prior to 2025, so by December 31st, 2024, you can enter it in her stash down each month.
That's all my yarn, except I haven't bought any this year except 6 skeins for my Decade Diva poncho. That's all I bought, just so I had the colors.
Everything in this blanket is stashed down. I don't think, and I know this F-bomb, all of this was stuff I already had.
Yeah.
All of that was stuff I already had, but
I guess I'd have to weigh everything, huh? I wouldn't know how much I used unless I weighed it. That's what Julie's doing it. Treasures Made from Yarn.
Okay.
She's weighing her stuff and doing the stash down thing.
Oh. I can't figure out. Oh, that's one of my bobbins fell. It is not alive with this lorry unless I drop something.
That's right. Now, Deb, I made a cat scarf, and it was like one of the most horrible experiences I ever had.
With the cat stitch?
Cat
stitch is frustrating.
It was very tedious, and it's
I've
like,
done
is
it
this thing
once. I don't plan on doing it again.
ever gonna be over? And I gave it to somebody. I don't know if she was crochet worthy or not, but she liked cats, and so now I don't have it. But I'd rather let somebody have it that likes cats, and she can give it to somebody else, I guess, if she doesn't want to wear it. But yeah, that was it. It's a lovely stitch, and it's pretty. And there's
Right.
like three people that make it. That it. I mean, the one I did, I think, was Bod's.
Yeah, mine was too.
But
Which, you know, she's straightforward, so it's not that. It's just the constant color changing, and then
oh, I know, that's what it was.
what row you're on, and yeah.
The color changes were a little more than what I wanted to do. But I some of the stuff I'm doing right now, there was a lot of color changes, and I just suffered through it.
So many color changes.
Oh yeah, the poncho, actually, no, the shawl.
The shawl did, yeah.
The pocket scarf, a lot of ends in that, because then I had to sew everything together, and then I put a border around the ends, so there was a lot of ends on. I just sat here watching videos, doing ends. So, it's just
I hate weaving in ends. So when I'm looking at the mosaic patterns, because ends on every row on both ends. That's a little annoying to me. So I'm going to use the Crochet Crowd Mikey's way of hiding them each row. It was in one of your Christmas in July patterns where I made the edge of the cat Afghan, the cat Afghan that I made was his pattern, and he talked about.
Is it like a pocket border? Because I've seen somebody.
No, not even that. You literally let me see if do I have any yarn around here? Let's see.
Let's look at the comments for a second here.
Yes, you look at the comments, and then
No, I have not been sick, but I haven't been doing videos.
She's just been very busy, right?
I'm struggling with my job. They changed it, so I've been doing something different, and I'm not liking it. I'm not feeling good.
Yes.
So I'm staying home, and everybody else is doing a live every single night. So I'm sitting here watching their stuff. So I'm not really making too many videos. I'm not shopping, so there's nothing really to show. Thank you, Nanette, the cat stitch. Kaylee, yeah, you save your ball bands. I'm not that organized. Sewing month. Chuck's doing sewing. You sew this, Chuck?
Yes, she does. She switches up her crafts.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
And let's see. Thank you, Nanette. Yeah, you did see it. I remember. No, I don't. I don't think so. I've got 21 whips that are on that side of the room. These are just the ones that I've got by me that I can grab. I like them handy, so I can just grab something while I'm sitting here. I don't have to get up. I like that. But then again, I live alone, just the dogs. So I can do that. Not everybody can do that.
Right, and I'm just trying to get something, and then I'll show you this. This yarn is so pretty.
I'm very proud of Erin. Erin might be able to get some sewing done. She said she's
really
in her Tackle It series. I think she's uncovered her sewing machine.
Oh, nice.
So she might be able to get some sewing done. I'd love to see some stuff because she's got all that fabric. And I'd love to see her make.
She does have gorgeous fabric.
But she must be a sewer, a seamstress type.
She has talked about her sewing before, but she hasn't sewn in at least a year, right? That at least not on the channel.
No, I've never seen her sew at all. Not on the channel since I've been watching. I don't know how long. I've only been on YouTube a few years now. I think it's only a few. And Madison, no. Is she doing that on her Nerdy Crocheter channel? Because I haven't really been watching that stuff. I just really watch her tutorials. I really miss the other old stuff she used to do with her family, and I know why she's not doing it anymore. She gets harassed, and there's a lot of problems and drama on her channel. And I know she likes to share, but I'm trying to stay out of the drama. I really want to just focus on the patterns and tutorials.
Right. Right. I hope it's a safe outlet for her.
I feel so bad for her that she
Yeah.
really wants to share, and she has this. She's sociable, and this is her
Yeah.
outlet. This is how she socializes, and just
Right.
lost her. And she just
And it's
can't. She can't even go to somebody's channel and chat. She's just too popular.
right.
It's
Her
like a celebrity.
she needs a name that's not her name,
I think that's kind of something she did with this other channel.
Right.
It's not as big as her channel, but her face is all over it, so people will know who it is if they see it.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, if she's going to go into somebody's live and chat, if she really doesn't want to get noticed, then she needs to just have a whole different name.
Yeah, she would have to be somebody else.
So let's say this is the end of my row, and I'm going to change colors. So I'm going to go ahead and chain one, and I don't mind cutting off.
You remember this by heart from July?
Oh gosh, yeah, it's that easy.
Wow.
Let me show you. Because I'm not doing the pattern. I'm just showing you the process. So there's my tail, right? And if you're doing mosaic, you're going to have these. So what he says you do is you stick your crochet hook through and pull it through the back and then through the front. And you keep going until it's pretty much done. And then when you come through with the next color on the next row, you go underneath that tail, and then it's locked in there. And I've been doing this. I do this on my corner to corners. I
remember seeing that. But not,
yeah,
I never had a reason to put it into play.
With mosaic, I think
it's already been knotted right down at the end. You're just weaving it in as you're crocheting. Right?
I'm just pulling it through.
Wow.
And then when you come across there, you're gonna go underneath where that extra piece is. I don't know if you can see that blue.
Up a little
underneath that with your stitch, and then that's locked in there. And then with mosaic, because otherwise you're gonna have all those tails. So I do that before I even go back to the other end and start. And
that's a good idea. That would make me want to do more color changes if I had an easy way to do that.
It is like, it's so great. I was like,
hi, Frizzy.
I'm using that the rest of my life. Oh, I'm still.
I was watching Julianne make her new emoji bees last night. That was fun. I
watched part of that
because I'm working. Yeah, I saw you in there, I think.
Yeah, I was there for a couple minutes, or
when you should have been doing your blanket. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but that's you literally go until kind of it's done and you don't have any more tail to really pull through, because you don't want it going out the front. You want it coming out the back. So I'm gonna cut. That's probably gonna be my last one. Now I
do this again on a thing when you got your lap. Do this again. Show.
Okay. Okay.
Sometime when you're doing a video, or when you got your.
You want me to do a video on it?
Yeah, because people weren't able to see that too good.
I will do that. I'll record it tonight after I'm off the live.
Whenever,
No, I'll just do it that way. I have my Wednesday video because I didn't have my Wednesday video yet.
That'll be good because that's really good information. Hi, Lana.
It's so
Mary.
Yeah, so where it's like overhead, right? That's what you're talking about.
Yes, overhead. So people can see it. Yeah,
I can do that.
Really good.
Because seriously, it is like it's life-changing.
When do you snip it though, so it doesn't poke out?
Oh, so after you've gone over on the next row, then you figure out what needs to be snipped.
Oh, okay.
And you always want it to, right now the tail's coming out the front. You always want the tail going, the last one to go out the back. And the reason I know this is the back is with mosaic, you start at the same end every time. So that's the back that you're seeing now. So I start at this end every time with mosaic.
Hi,
or at least the ones I looked at. Hi, Wanda.
Wanda,
if you're not
Lana and Lori and Camille, you should. They have lives every single night. They're a lot of fun.
Yes, I'll do this again.
I should put a banner up on there for you guys I'll have to add one. You can do that with Nightbot. You can add in a thing to go up every 15 minutes or so, and it can be your link or
You can go
anybody's.
to both of us now. But yes, it's
Oh,
that little tip from Mikey was life changing for my color changes. And it was your Christmas in July. Otherwise, I
okay.
never would have done that pattern. So
So it was something that
it was a Christmas
it
blanket
was a Christmas thing.
that went across. You changed color every row.
Oh, I know. I would never have made it.
Right,
I
right.
never would have made that.
So I didn't do a whole blanket that way. I did the ends of the blanket that way. I bet I can find a picture.
You know, that might be a good thing to do in a mosaic, something for Christmas. Then you can take the rest of the year to finish it. Wouldn't that be cool?
Ooh, there you go.
You don't have it done by March, but you'll have something nice and pretty done by Christmas.
I found a pattern that I thought I was going to do. Then I'm like, well, I'm not sure. I might have changed my mind. Here, let me see if I can find a picture of that really quick. All right. Yes, and for those of you new in here, these are my Axon Optics for light sensitivity glasses. For some reason, the ring lights are really bothering me. Lori gave me some tips before we went live. I'm going to try that next time so I don't have to wear these. They have them in all styles, so if you don't have to put them over glasses, they have some really cute ones. They're not cheap, but they fix all the problems with fluorescent lights.
But they're not blue light blockers. They're different.
They have blue light blocking in them too, but they're kind of a pink tint, if you can see that. But they block the top and they filter the side.
I changed my bedroom light to pink.
What's that?
I changed my bedroom light. It has a color changing on
Oh,
it.
nice.
It's just a little night light thing, and I changed it to pink.
It's calmer, right?
Yeah, it is. I had it yellow because I thought it was brighter, but I like the pink better. Hi, Izzy.
Yeah, pink is nice. It's actually more. It's like a more calm color. Like it's like data wise. Like if you're gonna go rest, a pink light is a better light for you.
Mary, you have some?
Oh,
do you have some glasses too? Maybe I need to invest in this.
Oh, Mary, yeah, the glasses work. So you do Axon, AXON, Lori, if you want the name.
Oh.
They're not cheap. They're not crazy expensive, but they are worth every penny and more. Axon, yep, Axon. Okay, here it is. Oh, my brightness was too low last time, and I need to. I think it was.
What are you going to show? I'll put you big.
Yeah. Hold on. Well, let's see if that's. You can't really see it. Hold on a second. Okay, there. I'm going to try again. Okay. There you can see it. And then I use that Papadoodle stuff on the edge. But yes.
Okay.
So apparently I did a mosaic and didn't know I did mosaic.
Well, then you don't have to do one for March, then, do you?
I guess not. But I do want to.
So what did you end up doing with that one? Is that the cat's now?
That's a cat. Let me find the picture of the cat on it. Because
they probably like the balls, huh?
Loved it.
They like the little balls.
Oh, they love that the bod puffed heart that I turned into a cat toy.
You put drugs in it. They're gonna love it.
Yes, I did put the meowie one in it. The catnip. My silly sense of humor. Where are you?
Hey, Frizzy. Camille's going to be on later. You guys go check her out when she comes on. Probably. Oh, it's 8:30. What time is she coming on? 9:30?
9:30, I think.
I think she's coming on in an hour.
Time, 10:30.
Yeah, she'll be on in about an hour. So
I know I have a picture. There it is. I finally found a picture of the cat on it. Now this is for a friend's cat. So that cat loves. His name is Carl. Oh. That cat loves that blanket.
What was the white? Was that like a red heart or something?
It was, oof. Your guess is as good as mine.
I just was wondering if it was puffy like a blanket or if it was regular.
No,
Or
it's basic.
it's regular. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's like a red heart. I think again, this is all my cotton, so it's not here. It's over there.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it's all the way. It's as I organize my actual like all the yarns. Um, as I organize that stuff that doesn't have its place yet keeps getting moved down lower and lower and lower. Oh, that's real bright. Okay, there we go. So yeah. Anyway, that's where I'm at and oh, Frizzy, yes. So this is where I'm
She's
at on
gone.
design.
She'll be back. She'll have to watch the replay.
Okay.
She'll have to watch the You're not going to be on with Camille later, right?
No.
Okay.
No.
She'll have to watch the replay to see your blanket then.
Yes, watch it. Frizzy, go back to the beginning. Go watch the beginning. Well, toward the beginning. Right. It was probably 10 minutes
Watch
in.
the whole thing. You can
Watch
speed it up. I don't mind. By the way, Wednesday's quick and easy project goes up. I'm going to put it up tonight. It's going to be the soap sacks that I posted for Grandma.
Okay, good.
Glenda.
I have the cotton for it.
I'm going to do that this week for the soap sacks because that'll give everybody a chance to take a look at it.
100% cotton, right?
All of them say they are. That oh my gosh, that PDF has tons of patterns.
Yeah,
just tons. And I want to make one just to use it in the shower to exfoliate. I thought that would be great.
Yeah, definitely.
You know? So
probably not this though, right?
No.
Scrubby.
Ooh, I made a hat out of that.
Yeah, you said, and people loved it. I made a bucket
hat, and they loved it. The people at my chiropractor's office loved it. I use it when my hair's wet. It dries my hair. It's cotton.
Oh my! My bomb got turned. There we go. All right. Oh, this little guy is from So Magical Michelle from NYC.
Oh, look at that!
Her daughter did that.
Oh.
So, yes, for an NYC one time, she sent that. So that goes there. All right.
Let's see. We have Camille's doing Mosaic March. So if anybody's interested, check out Camille and get a mosaic pattern. She's going to be promoting that. March 14th is National Pie Day. Me and So Magical Michelle are going to have a live next Monday at 7, and we're going to talk about Pie Day and show off our pies that we made for National Pie Day. And I have a video. I can link that in the description if you're interested in making any kind of a pie. You can make a real pie if you want.
Yes, you can. Yeah, she said you could use
any kind of a pie.
You can make anything.
It's just celebrating Pie Day, which is a PI day. But hey, if you can make a pie to eat.
We definitely, as a math teacher in high school, we definitely celebrated Pie Day, and they would often bring pizza pie. So.
Pizza pie. I forgot about that.
Yes.
Pizza pie.
They would just bring Monday. Pie, yes. Or a cookie pie, or they would anything that was pie shaped.
What do they call that? A pizookie. It's a pizookie, right? A cookie pie.
Is that how you say that? I have no idea how to say
BJ's, that. I think BJ's restaurant, they call them a pizookie.
Yeah, that's what Megan called it. But yeah, I dropped my channel and I dropped, yes, feet scrubby, right? Right? That would be so good for like scrubbing the crud out of your feet. That's a good idea. I like that idea. I make scrubbies on a knitting loom. That's my sister makes washcloths, like scrubby washcloths with that stuff on a knitting loom because she has a hand thing, so she wasn't able to crochet. But I taught when I was up there after her heart surgery. I taught her how to use the knitting loom, and so I meant to send her yarn, but I forgot.
Those soap sacks have knitting loom patterns.
Yeah. Oh, that's good to know. Because knitting loom is fast.
Yeah.
And it uses like less yarn. That's what I really like about it. Because it's like knit. It's knitting. It's just on a loom. And so you use so much less yarn.
But does it all look the same? Does it just all look the same?
What do you mean by that?
It just all looks the same. You're just doing the same thing. You don't make knitting no patterns.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just the same thing, right?
Yep. It's exactly the same, but I can do knitting loom. I don't know how to knit.
Yeah, I think the only difference in knitting is you have to skip stitches and things to make patterns, right? Isn't that how knitting works? You skip
Um,
it, make spaces,
you can do
intentionally
two
drop and
together.
stuff.
Yeah, I know that they knit two together because I've done that on a knitting loom pattern. So I know if it's on a knitting loom pattern, it's an actual knitting thing. Okay, she says it's punchiki. Is that the right way? Oh yes. Axon Optics, Izzy. Axon Optics.
Megan, yeah, I was talking about the cookie pie at the
Oh, cookie
restaurant you
pie.
get for
Oh,
dessert. It was the Pazuki.
oh,
You
cookie
order
pie.
this big cookie in a skillet and they put ice cream on it.
Both Megan and I misunderstood you. We both thought you were talking about that other thing.
Oh no, I've never heard of that other thing. I wouldn't mind trying
That's
one.
the
It
Mardi
sounds
Gras
good.
jelly filled donut thing. But it's not. It's different than a jelly filled donut. I don't know how to describe it, but it's similar.
Well, you could try them both. I don't know where would I get them around here. I guess a bakery would have them for Mardi Gras, right?
Yeah, the day after, especially. Um, and then my Kroger, my King Supers had it, and that's how I tried it because it was after Mardi Gras or after Fat Tuesday, and
I went to the expensive store today and I didn't see anything Mardi Gras there. They had a lot of spring stuff there, new products for spring. Those new Easter cookies from Mother's, those look good. But I just want water. I just got water today.
I have Earl Grey tea, and I have my Gatorade Zero that I haven't tried yet or haven't had any of yet. But that's all right.
That's what I drink at work. I get so thirsty, but I don't want a lot of soda caffeine, so I get those and take them.
Well, and I don't love the zeros because of the artificial sweetener, but I was like, um, let's see which one is in this. See, I have to take this off to see.
Yeah. As mine empty, I refill it with water, so they ended up really diluted by the end of the night.
Oh, Splenda doesn't bother me as much as like if it. I won't drink it if it's aspartame unless I have no other options, which is NutraSweet, because I literally get short-term memory loss problems from that. And I talked to my chemistry teacher when I was a teacher, and she said, yeah, they actually have medical studies that say that's exactly what it does. So, and apparently it triggers migraines, but I don't, like I said, I don't have it enough I would even know. But yes, Axon, these.
Oh, Lent. Yeah, my mom used to do that.
Yes.
She would, I think that's like you give up something.
For 40 days, yep.
Yeah, she would do that. Yeah. I don't like commitment, so I never gave anything up.
I think that it's a good concept. I have never actually followed through and done it. For regardless of religious reasons, I think taking a break from something for 40 days is good for you sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, as long as it's something that you should be taking a break from.
Right.
I don't want to do dishes for a month. That's not going to work.
Right.
Now, my mom would give up something. I don't know what. Just they were, yeah, church-going people. I had to go when I was young. I have my beliefs, but I don't go to church. But I still have my beliefs.
Yeah.
I didn't think I had to go to church to believe those things. So
right.
I could believe the same things anywhere. Hey, it's Mary.
Oh, it's Mary. Okay.
Mary.
Yes. Mary, quite contrary. Oh, you probably get that all the time. Sorry, Mary.
Have not seen you out for a while. You've been hiding from us. You need to come out more often. We miss you. You had a rough year. I hope you're doing better.
Yes, this is what I'm working on.
I like that, Elaine. Fat Tuesday, Taco. I like them both, fat and tacos. Fat tacos. That's nice.
I like it. Oh, I gotta carry.
I can't talk crochet. I get too distracted. Oh no, you're sick. Well, you do whatever you need to do to get better. You don't like watermelon. How
There you go.
be?
Give up the things that are easy to give up, right? Oh, that's good. That's good, Izzy.
Chuck wants to know how big your blanket's going to be.
Okay, good question. So, because I've gotten to this, nope, wrong corner. This corner to this corner. So I'm going to hang it upside down for a sec. So this corner to this corner is 35 inches. So it'll be a little shorter than that. You know what? That's got the corners. I can measure it right now. I will do that. Because it's actually quite noticeably shorter. So it's 35 across the bottom. This is going to be an approximate because I don't know how straight I can get this.
Boy. Good for you, dog. Dog Izzy. Sorry. I'm glad you got something that's going to work.
Well, I'm glad she finally got some migraine meds because she was having trouble getting them to give her any.
You know, they have all these commercials on TV to tell you to talk to your doctor about it, but will the doctor even listen to you?
Well, and sometimes it's not the doctor. Sometimes it's the insurance company.
Yeah. They don't think, you don't need that.
No, the doctor says you need this, but we say nah. Okay. And this way is about 27 and a half. I am thinking I'm going to put some type of very subtle border on it because for whatever reason, this side bowed a little bit. I don't know why. It's just bowed down a little bit. So I want to figure out a way. I mean, I could, what's that? What do they call it? Block it. I could block it a little bit. But.
Hi, Michelle G.
Oh, hi, Michelle.
Mary says, what stitch are you doing?
What's that? Mary,
Mary Cooper.
Okay. This is a corner to corner, but I'm doing half double crochet corner to corner. And I designed it on Stitch Fiddle. So on my channel, very soon, I'm reading chat. Sorry. I will have this done probably by the end of the week. Maybe by Thursday.
Put your glasses back on.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. My left eye was already starting to droop. That is how much of a difference it makes.
And did you guys know Chuck makes artisan soap? You should join my quick and easy soap sack challenge. And make some soap sacks for your soap. That would be fun.
I think that would be great. The soap sack, I was excited about the soap sacks and that it's the whole point of it is for donation, right?
Yes. And let's see, the address is on the webpage. Creative Grandma said she had a couple organizations, I think one locally and the one that she was promoting.
It was Creative.
And she said between the two of them, they wanted like 2,500. And I'm like, oh my God, that's a lot.
A bunch.
So I guess we can mail them to her.
For comparison.
Cody can help her with it, I guess.
So there you go.
I love him. He's so cute.
He is fun. He's
adorable. I'm so glad she has somebody like that to join her in her craft and her business. I think that's wonderful.
Yes. Someday. Well, Michelle, my next door neighbor, she said that me crocheting was part of what got her back into it. But now she's actually knitted a sweater too. So she's surpassed my skills. And she showed me Tunisian. And so I do like the Tunisian. That's on my list for this year too. Did you see that Michael MDL's Irish blanket or whatever it was called. It is so beautiful. It's
Ooh,
recent.
he hasn't
It's
come up in my feed. I'll have to see if
MDL,
I'm,
yeah.
yeah, I'll have
It-
to check it.
that
See if he's
Irish
still on
blanket
there.
is gorgeous. Okay, I've got to carry this orange yarn. So you have to slip stitch it into orange yarn. It's a whole thing.
Is Maria Cooper a regular on your chat? Because she says her name's
No.
Melissa. I never hear anybody talk about Melissa. Hi, Melissa.
Melissa, is it Melissa G? Or
She
which
says,
Melissa?
no, it's Miriam Cooper, and she says her name's
Oh,
Melissa.
but it's Melissa. Oh no, I don't think I've seen.
I don't think
I've
I
seen.
never hear you guys talk about a Melissa. So.
I'll do this. There's a Melissa, but it's a Melissa G. It shows as Melissa G.
Oh, okay. Because I listen to them when I'm at work while you guys are doing your stuff, but
Yeah,
I never get to see
Neil's on
anything.
obviously
Yeah.
a lot more than me, but yeah, the soap sacks I'm very excited about, and I do have some cotton yarn, maybe possibly all of that.
Megan, I don't believe so. I think it was just they supplied a bunch of patterns if people didn't already have something. There was a lot. Granny stitches, regular ones, fancy ones, just any kind. Because, sometimes you don't like to do the same thing over and over again. There was like 53 pages, so many. I was looking at them the other night. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, that's in the right spot. Okay.
So yeah, if you want to do that, and I think there's an address there on the webpage, or we just send them all to Glenda. We'll just send her bags and bags of soap sacks.
Come here, kitty. The kitty wants up here. Come on.
A lot easier than doing blankets, I guess. A blanket takes me too long. I think this would be a little easier for me to finish something. Not that I wouldn't want to donate a blanket, but I don't spend that much time on a project usually. The sweater's the longest I've ever spent on project.
Really?
Look at that. Look at that.
This is Missy. She's a very sweet kitty, but she's also very naughty. She will steal food right out of your hand. And she's tiny compared to my other one. The other one is the fatty catty. I think he's back down to 15 and a half pounds. He might be 16 pounds, but at one point he was 18 and a half pounds. Yes, Tunisian is very stretchy. Yes, Megan, that's right. I will likely get you guys confused for a while. Okay. Dorothy, what type of hook are you using? Because I started with what I guess is called an Afghan hook, and I was like, I cannot do this. And then I got one that just had the hook attached to the cord, and that was thanks to my neighbor, Michelle, and then she and then I was like, oh yeah, I can do this, and I made a little froggy scarf. But yes, she's purring like crazy, but it's so quiet you can't hear her. But
not with your sound.
No. I'm working on it.
I know. We'll work on it.
It was good, and then all of a sudden it was bad again.
Yeah, I don't know why. The other day it's like I had to keep turning it up. I'm like, I don't know.
And I knew it in editing. I was like, I've got this at 200%. I don't know what else to do.
Really? You had that up at when you edited it? Wow. Wow.
And I turned my intro outro down to like 22% or something ridiculous to so it wouldn't
No, it didn't matter. It at least on my TV it was, it was
still that might have been before I fixed that.
Maybe.
Because depending on yes, my video today, the sound was significantly better. You had a dog. Oh, I have 2 dogs and 2 cats in the house.
You never see the dogs.
They're technically my stepdaughters. So
do they live with you?
Yeah.
We need to see them. Sometime.
Well, I look at the picture on the thumbnail. Or I might have put it in a post too. That was cat hair flying.
I thought that was a ghost. I was going to say, I'll look at that in post.
No, it was cat hair flying
okay.
into my screen. It is literally, my screen is now covered in cat hair. But yeah, the 2 dogs. Oh yeah, no, those dogs are incredibly well behaved. But I'm 2 floors up from where they hang out most of the time. But the one in the picture that tried to steal my sweater, he's very, very well behaved. But he is obsessed with my husband. He actually would choose my husband over anybody in this whole house, even though
that's nice.
It is. It's cute. And he's got a very cartoon face. He's beagle and pug and a bunch of different, like bloodhound and coonhound, and he's a weird mix. He's super cute though, but he's so well behaved. Yeah, so Madison Ray, if you want to learn Tunisian, 2 people. There's 2 people, right? MDL, Michael, and is it TL Yarncrafts? Are those Tunisian people? Is she Tunisian?
I don't watch much of her stuff, so she might be, because I don't watch Tunisian.
I think that's who Michelle did. But MDL, Michael, he literally has a whole stitch library. If you want to learn stitches, MDL.
I think I have some of those hooks that have the stoppers on the end. Is that the one you're supposed to use?
Yeah.
But you said you didn't like that one. You like the cord.
I'll be right back. I'll show you what I like.
Because I was thinking I could get a cord one and try it, but I have those long ones. I didn't know what to do with them.
The Afghan ones. Yeah, I have one of those. I actually won it from Seta. I do have that one. I'll show you. So when I held this up, Michael said this is called an Afghan hook.
Yeah, I have one.
I found it really difficult.
Oh.
So let me go get what I use that I find useful.
Okay. Well, let me go back and chat and see. I've missed. There's some.
Yeah, go check the chat.
There's some people talking here. I need to get back up here and see. Come on. Oh, my clicker's not wanting to work. There we go. Mary, you haven't done corner to corner. I've getting hooked on it. This one is a single crochet corner to corner. You talk about easy, nothing to remember. It's single crochet, but I screwed up decreasing. I got to have Lori give me a little quick lesson on the decrease for this one before I go. But yeah, I'm just making a pillow out of this. Just blanket yarn, single crochet, which is unheard of. And then we've got 5 corner to corners. Yeah, Melissa, we're getting hooked on those. I mean, once you figure out how to do it, I've got one working on treble crochet because I wanted to see what it looked like.
So pretty.
And it's so lacy and so pretty, and a treble. And then I did mine are ending up with lots of holes in them. They're not dense at all, and I don't know why mine are not dense.
Right, I'm doing mine. Mine's very deliberate.
Hers is very dense.
Double crochet. But if I wanted it lacy, I would do it the way you're doing it. But this is a Tunisian hook that is actually useful. So I have lots of different sizes, and then it has this cord, but it's just a normal hook. Otherwise,
so the stuff goes onto the cord then as you're doing it,
and then it has a stopper at the end.
Oh, okay.
So the Afghan hook, I struggled so much. I couldn't.
Is it because it's long and stiff?
Mm-hmm.
Was kind of awkward.
I just couldn't manage it. Had I started really close to when I started crocheting again with something like this, maybe I would have, but I would have figured out how to hold it, like what you were talking about with that gadget today.
Yeah.
But yes, these you can get a whole set for pretty cheap.
Yeah.
But Knit Picks is the best ones. What was Mary saying? I love it too, and which Lori?
Well, I'm not down there yet. Let's see.
Melissa.
I'm still up up a little higher.
Melissa Cooper. So Melissa C. I don't know if it's actually. Oh, Jennifer, hello. I actually mentioned you that I know Deb you likes your happy mail.
Deb likes the pattern that Glenda did because it's real basic and easy, and you can remember it and just knock them out real quick.
Creative Grandma's stuff.
Did you say cremated?
No, creative. It's not.
Cremated.
Is it creative?
Creative. Yeah, I thought you said
Yes.
cremated. I'm like, no.
No, we're not talking about urns here. Crocheted urns are not a thing.
Not yet. We could do it. We'll make it a thing.
What are you making that out of? Maybe you could weave metal, but I don't know.
Covers for urns.
There you go.
Maybe.
There you go. For the different holidays, you can decorate your dearly departed.
Gosh. Yeah. Okay,
Oh.
never mind. We'll stop.
We'll stop. We're
We'll stop.
wild. All right.
Okay, I think I'm up for the new. Elaine's making a ripple blanket for a friend because the friend couldn't get it done.
Yeah, Dorothy.
That's nice because I know you're doing a lot of, but you got a show coming up, so you're going to do your stuff for your show first, right? And you got 3 bags of yarn. Are you getting to use all the yarn?
So Dorothy.
Too, besides for whatever you want. That's cool. Okay.
Melissa from East Texas. All right. Oh, that's kind of where Camille is. She's in East Texas.
Yeah, East Texas, where there's having a lot of wind right now.
Let's see what. We'll just put that and see what it comes up with.
Okay, Madison learned Tunisian 40 years ago. Wow.
I had only heard of it recently, in the last less than 5 years.
Since I've been on the tubes, I've heard of a lot of different things.
Well, now. That's true.
There's so many people just doing so many different things you would never have known.
Exactly, Mary. Decorate the home. And Mary, you said something about you love it, and I don't know which one we were talking to.
We'll just both say thank you. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, whatever.
Because I haven't got to that part yet.
Melissa, you said something about
Deb's going to bed.
Good night, Deb.
Good night, Deb. Thanks for coming in.
Still blowing there. Yes, because Chuck is pretty close to Camille too. You guys are all in. Is it blowing pretty bad where you're at, Melissa, as well?
Well, I was watching Ryan today, and he's got it's windy and tornado-ish in Tennessee and back there down by. So yeah, it's hitting that corner of Texas down there too, in the Panhandle in Florida. It's real windy. So, Melissa
Cooper. This is who I was talking about when I said Camille. Camille's Creations. She does a lot of lives, but she's got all kinds of things. If I said Camille, that's who I was talking about.
Oh, okay.
Because I was saying she was in East Texas. I bet that's. She does pottery too, and then.
Kaylee, do you have a Fitbit? Does it tell you how much you crochet? Because I have a Fitbit. Would it tell me how much I'm crocheting? Because I know it thinks I walk a lot, or thinks I'm swimming. When I'm at work and doing stuff, it thinks I'm swimming.
Oh, that's funny.
It says, you swam today. And no, I didn't. It thinks I did. Had to be something. I didn't show anybody anything, so it had to be something you did. But thank you, Melissa.
Oh, yeah.
Mary, Mary, you're doing something with Michelle, aren't you? You and Michelle were working on a mosaic project. Did you give that up when you had all your problems? Are you still working on that, or did you finish it? Because you and Michelle were working on a project.
And that Mary will work for yarn, right?
That's just the Mary that was working with Michelle.
Okay.
Hi, Jennifer. I just caught up.
Euchre.
I've
heard of Euchre. I don't know exactly what that game is.
Cards.
It is a card game.
You can play it online too on video games.
Or is it totally different than that?
I never played it, but I know it's on my Pogo website. It has a Euchre game on it. That's usually where I learn how to play my games, like spades and pinochle and bridge and stuff. I go there to learn it.
I learned all my card games from my dad and his partying friends. So I know how to play cribbage, and I haven't in years. So I don't know. And then spades, we played with that with some friends for years.
My parents were into cribbage.
Cribbage
and pinochle were their thing.
Pinochle. See, that's one my dad tried to teach me. I just couldn't retain the rules.
I was way too young at the time to. Cribbage I could do, but I was too young, so I would play it on the video games online.
Oh,
and
nice.
learn how to do it.
Is euchre like? I was gonna say, is it like cribbage? That's what I was gonna ask. What
Yeah,
or bridge? The game, the card game bridge. I don't know. I just know of these things. I've not played any of them. Yeah, your parents know. I'm knitting a baby hat. Oh, so you're a knitter. I appreciate knit, but I only do knitting loom. I don't know
hi
how to.
Barbara. Barbara is she welcome. There's going to
Oh
be more
yes,
lives
Barbara.
later.
I did
Camille's going to have a live later. Me and Lori usually have one on Tuesday night because that's
Tuesdays.
my night off.
And yeah,
And
next week
then
it'll be on my channel like normal. But it was nice to be here and meet some different people that are Chef Lori's buddies that I haven't seen before necessarily.
I've been wanting to do it when I get home from work in the morning, get a different group of people that are up at 2 a.m.
Good.
But I'm so tired when I get home. I don't want to
Oh,
sit here and talk to people. I'm like, I just want to sit and watch videos.
right.
You
You're
know,
just in that. You're just in
yeah,
the.
I'd like to do it at 2 a.m. because you get all the people from across the pond
Oh.
and those people. It's really kind of it's different crowd. You
You
know, it's
get the middle of the night, you're going to get your Aussies and maybe start to get some like late enough in the morning, like closer to, well, maybe at 2. Yeah, you could definitely get some from England at that time of day. 2 a.m.
WeWord. Kaylee uses a program called WeWord on her phone. Works off her iWatch. You know what? I got an iPhone now. I could get an iWatch, couldn't I? Don't
Yeah.
tell me that. Don't tell me that. That's a lot of money, I think, isn't it? I could ask Santa for one, maybe.
There you go.
But my Fitbit does notifications and it does all that stuff too. It links to my phone. I can look and see if I get a text. It'll tell me who it's from and stuff. But an iWatch. My girlfriend at work used to talk to her iWatch and do texts and stuff on her phone, on her watch. I'm like, I don't want to do that. The Tuesday chats that we do are at 7, right?
7 Mountain Time.
7 Mountain Time. We're both Mountain. I'm in Utah and she's in Colorado, so we're just a rock's throw over the mountain from each other. A long throw.
Yes.
And then every other night she does one with Camille. Camille's down.
Yeah,
in
I
Texas.
do Sunday nights, and most Wednesdays now. I should be able to. We'll see. I'm tutoring Wednesday nights now too, so my schedule between babysitting my grandchildren and tutoring math.
What age are you tutoring? What kind of age of person?
So some of it's a sixth grader, who's doing accelerated math. It's a whole long thing, and then another one is college statistics. That's actually my strongest. If any of you
6th grade math sucks.
Problems, let me know. 6th grade math sucks. Yeah, exactly. Well, what I keep telling her is it's like these skills are practical.
Well, you need to teach them the percentages when you go shopping, how to tell the percentages.
And fractions matter.
Stuff that's practical, you know. They don't teach us practical stuff anymore.
Right. And I'm like, let's think of these numbers and what they actually picture them, what they mean with the
Some
fractions.
people need the picture. The picture thing, you know, the fraction 25% is a quarter, is a quarter of a quarter, is a 25 cents is a quarter of an hour, even though it's 15 minutes. There's so many things related. Yes, Kaylee, I remember Get Smart. Yeah, that's an
I
old
loved that. I loved Get Smart.
I like the guy in the trash can.
Yes. Yes. Oh,
Massachusetts. Yeah. Put your weather in, Barbara.
Yeah, do weather and a city.
Put your city in. We'll see what you're suffering with over there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Agent 99.
Agent 99, that's right. Megan, 100% agree. I actually was for many years, not the last few years, although I feel like statistics is very practical and everyone should take it. Um, I was teaching a curriculum that was all real world problem based and it always had application. Um, and most of it was crazy the number of students that ended up that had previously thought they weren't good at math, but like once they had context, they accelerated, they excelled and they did great. One guy, he's like, he never thought he thought he hated math. Then he ended up doing math as a major part of his job when he was in his 20s. I don't know if he's still doing that job, but anyway, it's crazy. Oh, it's hot. That is hot.
In Massachusetts, yeah.
The middle of the night.
Because it's like 44 here and
let's see what it is in Denver right now.
Your elevation's higher than mine, so you're usually colder than me.
Yes, I'm at about 5,800 feet.
Yeah, you're about 1,200 higher than me.
Oh my gosh, it's 34 out. I knew it was cold. Like I said, I saw it.
You said you had snow, right?
Yeah, it was snowing. It was like I sent Camille my snow last night. Now I'll post a short I'll post a short on that. I just haven't yet. So it was like snowing like crazy, windy, raining, snowing. Probably had that much snow, and then it just stopped. And by this morning when I got up, all gone.
Yeah, you got the stuff that was up north in North Utah because we didn't get that. It came over.
So it depends on which direction it's coming from, right?
Yeah, we didn't get that. We just got a little bit of rain on our side down here. You got it from the north because the lady up in north said it was snowing up there. So it went from Logan over the mountain.
Jennifer, what type of math do you end up using? Is it fractions, decimals, or just math because it's functional? I decided one of the next, I'm going to start doing maybe a once a week math in crochet. I think the next thing I'm going to do is how to calculate how much yarn you're going to need for, say, a corner to corner, the size you want it, a basic, straightforward corner to corner. And I was also thinking I would do it for like, okay, how much yarn do I need on this bobbin so that I'm not wasteful? I'm a miser. I will not lie to you at all. I'm a miser. I hate wasting my yarn. I hate cutting my yarn when I don't need it. I don't like leaving long tails. I'm neurotic. It's okay. I know who I am. It's okay. But I'm very practical and useful, too. This is my skein holder. It was a detergent of the Unstoppables or whatever. And it's perfect for a skein of yarn. And then you can just pull your yarn and then it's held in there. And so it doesn't get all tangled or roll around. And you can center pull. I do that all the time. Instead of recycle, I reuse or change. Oh, it would be awesome. Okay, Mary, Melissa. If you go ahead and subscribe to my channel and I'll put a post up there and say, hey, give me suggestions. What kind of math would you like to know how to do? I posted a math lesson today on how to figure out how much yarn you have left from a skein, like after you've done it, how much yardage. Not because obviously you can weigh it, but how much yardage is that?
Well, I weighed a ball and then I Googled how much yarn is on that ball and it told me. It was 100 grams. I said, how much yardage is in 100 grams of worsted weight? And Google told me.
Well, it's telling you in general.
It was a variation.
It's not the yarn I used in the example today was perfect, Melissa. But yeah, if you want to see today's lesson, if that's something that's helpful to you, because it's based on what I did in yesterday's yarn management. I wanted to know how much yarn I took off this sleeve. So you have to I needed to know, like today's lesson was Karen Simply Soft. We all know that is not a traditional for worsted weight yarn. It's just not. It's thinner. And so I use the ball band to say, okay, this is how much, and this is how much I have all together. And
Okay,
then
Mary. Yeah, I'm really glad to see you. You need to keep in touch with us, okay?
yes, it's
For
Mary. It's
sure.
lovely to see you or see
We
your
miss
work.
you. Me and Michelle are going to do a live next week on Monday. I'll let you know when it
Okay.
is. You be sure to come.
So, yes. So, talk about
Bye, Kaylee.
so maybe for my pie, I should do a math lesson based on what Chuck said, the pie head circumference and making hats. Let me write that down.
You know, it doesn't matter if it's out there somewhere. Sometimes somebody explains it to you, you can understand it better the way somebody explains it than somebody else. So it doesn't matter if somebody else already has something out there. Everybody learns differently. I have to visualize when I learn things. I have to like see it and then like at work. So I don't do things wrong and backwards. I have to visualize how to do it
Right.
so I can make sure that I'm not doing it backwards, because backwards is a bad thing at work when I'm doing mail. Can't do it backwards, then it screws up everything. So yeah.
Right.
I wanna post up a link to a web page that I want you guys to make sure you have access to. It's the guy I watch for my weather, Ryan Hall, y'all.
Oh yeah.
And he had a live today about all the weather that was back there going on today with the tornadoes and the storms. And if you have any weather in your area back there, it's good to have him in your subscription so you can take a look when you're having bad weather.
There's a guy in Denver that
We don't have bad enough weather for him to talk about us very often, hardly ever. So it's mostly the Midwest and the East. Our weather's not bad enough, except, when California had rain, that was weird. He was talking about that, but not very long.
okay.
Yeah, Ryan's good. One of his storm chasers got rear-ended on a today, and he raises money and uses it to help the people who are devastated by the floods and the fires and the bad weather, the tornadoes, and they go out and buy them food and everything. And so they take donations also. And I have one of his, I bought one of the snow things. I only got the little 12-inch one because we don't get that much snow here, but I got one of the snow measuring things from him.
Oh yeah, and that's much more precise than what I did. I stuck my stiff measuring tape in there. Said it's about 8 inches, right? But the ones that actually like collect it are way more accurate.
Well, no, it is just like plastic board, and it's printed on it.
Oh, okay.
And you stick it in the snow, and it tells you how high the snow went up.
Oh, okay.
And then you take a picture.
It's probably easier to read than what I had.
Yeah, well, yeah, it is. It is, but I bought it to support his channel.
Oh, hi, Sherry.
Hi, thank you for coming.
Oh, negative E's and positive E's. Okay, that one I'm gonna have to do research, but I know it's very math based.
I haven't been on much. I've been doing a lot of crocheting. My job's got me down a little bit because it got all messed up this last few months, so it's kind of got me bummed out. So I haven't been on doing stuff. I'm not even shopping. Yeah, that's how bad it is. Little bit of shopping, not much.
Oh, Manitou Springs. Manitou Springs is one of the prettiest cities in all of Colorado.
Thanks, Melissa, for coming.
Chef,
go ahead.
If you get to the east side of Colorado, so Denver Metro and Colorado Springs.
That's a long way.
I know it is. That's why I'm saying if you get there. Manitou Springs, you want to go there. There's all kind of ghost tours, and then go the other end and go up to Estes Park and stay in the hotel. And
I've heard of it. Oh yeah. I've been watching stuff about that.
Downtown Denver, Cheeseman Park, and the Botanic Gardens have ghost tours. So
I need a road trip. I really do.
You can easily spend a week here getting your ghost on.
Yeah, we do. I mean, we have that stuff here too. I mean, I actually went to a cemetery with my daughter-in-law and had an experience. It was, it's like you can do it here too. They have I really want to go up to Skinwalker Ranch, but they don't. They have a convention once a year. That would be fun.
How much does that cost?
It's up in Vernal. Vernal is right by the ranch, and it's just a tiny, tiny little town. But Lava Hot Springs are up there.
Okay.
That's where it's at, Lava Hot Springs, and you can't get to the ranch, but they have a convention. It's called Phenomicon. And if you look up Phenomicon, they have one, I think, coming up in the summer. Can't do it now in the winter though, but because of the snow, but in the summer. And they have panels, and you can have dinner with some of these people that are on TV and the scientists. Yeah, but it's a 3-hour drive from me. I don't really want to do it.
Right.
Thanks, guys.
When you're driving by yourself, 3 hours is long.
That's a trip to Vegas. I'd rather go to Vegas, but it's like 6 hours to Vegas.
Halfway between us, approximately, is Grand Junction. It's approximately 4 hours from me and approximately 4 hours from you. Salt Lake City, Denver. I'm like super generalizing, but that would be our halfway point, and 4 hours is a bit.
After what happened to my minis? What
no.
minis?
What happened with your minis? Do you really want more spirits? Oh.
What did I do?
Minis from the ghosties. Remember the little minis you were getting it was some type of Advent or something? Am I remembering right, Jennifer?
Jennifer, remind me, because I don't remember.
Lady Crochet, is that?
Hi, Lady. Manuela. Oh, what a pretty name.
I don't know. Did Linda take off? I think she did. She did all.
Oh, my Advent that had no sound. Oh, and then,
you're right, Jennifer.
Okay, you're right. That was a bad day. Oh my gosh, yeah. I left him up. I'm like, whatever. I don't do do-overs. It's like I don't frog either. So
right.
It's like,
well, I mean, like I said, I minimized my frogging, especially because as you experience, this is not easy to frog.
No, you have to really be careful with that. Because the knots I ended up just like ripping them out, and they just ripped right apart because of the roving yarn.
Because of the puffies.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then I just tied knots in them, and I gotta put them back together. But
I mean,
each side, both of them ended up with a knot I had to rip out.
Fuzz kind of hanging off of that. Look at that.
Yeah, that gets knotted up. Just the fuzz gets knotted, and it won't come apart. You don't even know if it's the yarn or the fuzz. It's hard.
So I have been lucky. This is Dots is the colorway. I don't know why it's called Dots, but that's the colorway. It is hard frog, yes. It's the ice cream roving is what it is.
Same as this. This one's just brighter. It's called Pixie Sticks.
And Pixie Sticks. The colors on that are so pretty.
Purple and yellow. And there's a little bit of green in here. You don't even know what the colors are till you work with it because they're inside the ball. And so I'm making like a spring sweater with this. It's just going to be a shell to wear tank tops underneath it. Almost done. I think I have 4 more rows.
You're just doing 2 panels and then sewing it.
Then I'm going to somehow connect them to wear over tank tops.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
What is called Dots? Okay, this is ice cream. Let me show you. This will show you better what it looks like. This is my blanket, my corner to corner that I designed. This part. This is colorway Dots, and it's ice cream roving divigation, I believe is the name of the yarn. That's this part that's stripy.
I have one here that's
why it's called Dots, I don't know. It's very much, maybe if you knit with it, it's more like I don't know.
It comes like this. Yes. I have a skein of it.
Yes.
When this was on sale and clearanced out a long time, and so this is how it comes. You can't even tell what the color is going to be from this. Not really. There's
right
like
until it
4
works up,
colors.
right?
Yeah,
Because
you
like,
don't
look
even
at
know.
this. Does that look like it's going to be stripy the way it was? I mean, not at all. And yours definitely doesn't look the same.
There's no green in here. I can't see no green, and there's green in this
Yeah.
ball. So
And there's a little bit of lavender in this. You can't see that.
Yeah, it's like a surprise. You don't
It
know what
is.
you're going to get.
It is, but
It's very cool.
take your time if you're going to frog. Just go slow.
Yeah, it's a rough. The roving stuff's really rough. I have some roving stuff that's really roving, like this big.
Oh, real fat.
It's in with my novelty yarn. And I'm like, I have no idea what to do with it yet.
Oh, I bet I know. Hold on. I think I have a ball of something similar. Like this. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is.
We're not talking about ice cream, Megan, but yes.
Yes, we're talking about ice cream yarn. And
I always get Dippin' Dots when I go to the fair. We have the fair, and there's always Dippin' Dots there. I loved it.
Yeah, there you go.
Good.
Was it like this?
Yes, like that without the string on it. It's just, yeah.
So this is, yes, I appreciate this, the strings. I have no idea what I'm going to do. This was in my next door $25 worth of yarn that was like at least $100 worth of yarn.
Yeah, I have a bunch of small ones that are like that thick in colors. That's when I was just indiscriminately buying random yarn on clearance 3 years ago.
This smells really good.
I don't know what to do with it yet. I guess I could go to Ravelry and put the yarn in and see what other people make.
They're calling that a 6. I'm sorry, my friends. That's a 7.
It could be an 8. It's
8,
big. Shannon's
right?
back. Hi, Shannon. Sorry, I can't see you.
Hi, Shannon. Right, Shannon. This is, we're like, what the heck do we do with this?
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't send you that one. That one would have been just impossible.
That's just cruel and unusual punishment when we don't even know what to do with it.
Pelletier ice cream. Is that like the pellet ice cream? We have nitro. When I was doing DoorDash, we had nitro. Was it dry ice cream? There's a place here that does that. It does the liquid nitrogen ice cream. Somebody wanted one once, and I went and picked it up. I'm like, wow, that was cool.
Yes, Shannon. We are still chatting. We are chatty ladies.
Did you get your video done? It's 9. You should have had your video done.
Well, I think she came back and she was surprised we were still going. But we should be getting off here soon. So because Camille will be coming on.
Yeah, she'll be coming on in a little
15 minutes or so.
And get me some dinner so I can watch her do her thing.
And yes, and I just need to crank on this and get a few more rows done. Maybe I'll have it done by Thursday because it's technically still my tackle it.
Manuela, if you have a channel, go ahead and type the drop, and then people will be able to go visit you and get to know you better.
And yeah, you can see.
We're going to be getting off here. We've been talking for about 2 hours. So go ahead and subscribe. We have every Tuesday we come on and do a video.
Yeah. Usually it's on my channel, but we'll probably do at least once a month on Lori's channel, on Chef.
We should give you a little break.
And and then sometimes that relieves the stress of me having to be fully
worry about your hours.
Yeah. And but I think I worked it out. As long as I do one on your channel, I should be good. But I'll keep a really close eye on it this next month. And I know what day it cuts off too now.
Is it not? It's not by calendar month?
No, it's when you start. So for me, it's the 27th. And for Camille,
when you start what?
23rd or something.
When you start
the
what?
27th of each month. Oh, when I started using it. The first time I streamed on it. So the 27th.
Well, that's weird.
Yeah. So it's whatever day you start, and it's that date. Because Camille's, I think she said she was either the 22nd or 23rd or something. So it's not. It's just whatever day you started. So
I wouldn't remember that. I guess I have to look.
Well,
it up
it shows. It shows.
Does it?
It's another thing we could chat about real quick. And
okay.
But
could you show me real quick to do this
yes.
decrease so I can finish this? It's single crochet. And where do I?
You have been increasing. Do you increase every row?
I was increasing doing two single crochet at the end of each row.
At the end of each row, and it was every single row, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what you're going to do, I'm going to take this back out. See, even just pulling that out. So I need to write down to do that lesson too, the Mikey Tails lesson. And I will record that here shortly. So it'll be up hopefully tomorrow because I didn't have a specific.
Lori, type drop.
Me type it again? Okay.
Just type drop. Manuela, it should just type drop.
Just like I did.
Yeah.
Okay.
It should show. There's Lori's channel. You guys can click on that and go visit her.
I'm approaching 300, which just seems totally wild to me. Because up until I hadn't even hit 100, I don't think, until December. And I'd been on for what? At the same amount of time, just a month shorter or 2 months shorter than Shannon, another yarn. But she's been doing content every day the whole time. That's the difference. Okay, you know what? We're going to use this ball yarn instead. Okay.
Come on. Why won't you let me click on you?
Okay. So let me work up some singles. Oh, that is way too big a hook. We're not using that. We'll try again. Something more reasonable. There we go. There we go. 5.5. All right. I'm just going to do some foundation singles really fast with.
Okay, I'm trying to get to Manuela's page so I can post it because it doesn't seem to be working. Don't know why.
Hers isn't letting her drop. That's
Yeah,
annoying.
it's not dropping it. I know. Let me go and I have to go into my.
When Nightbot is like that. Well, we all know how we feel about Nightbot and you and Shannon. So, like,
well, I'm not sure what to do about it even.
Right.
Because I've gone through my channel and I've checked everything 3 times.
Okay.
Short of deleting it. No, I don't want to do that.
Okay.
You know. Okay, let me see here. There it is. It showed up.
Okay. It showed this time. Hooray.
Right.
Okay.
It showed, yeah, I see it in the real channel.
Yep.
In the real YouTube. Hold on.
Oh, I was already subscribed to her. I don't know how. I don't recall subscribing. Were you in Frizzies? Because I pretty much subscribe to anybody I see in Frizzies. Okay.
Lady Crochet, I gotcha. Okay.
So we're here and we want to decrease. So you increased 2 at the end of each row.
I did 2 in the first stitch.
So we're going to do a decrease. Now, do you want to do an invisible decrease or do you care?
I do not care.
Okay. So let's do a traditional
Hold it
decrease.
up a little bit higher, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So we're going to go
higher.
into that first stitch.
Higher.
I was trying to do it on the wrong end. There we go.
Okay.
Oh, up here. Okay. There. Now I know where to be. Is this good?
Yes.
Okay. We're going to go in the first stitch, pull up a loop. Go in the second stitch, pull up a loop, pull through.
Okay, so I'm doing single crochet 2 together.
Then single crochet 2 together, and then just go singles until you have 2 stitches left. Then in, pull up, pull through, and then that should be equal. Decrease.
That should bring it back to square flat. Okay.
Yes, since you did the 2 doubles on each end, it should bring you back exactly at the same rate.
Okay, that's good. Because I don't want to screw it. I'd like to get this one to pillow size. So instead of just trashing it.
Yeah, Manuela is approaching her 1,000. She's got a little bit, but she's approaching. She's getting there. But yeah, that's what we have. That's Lori, if you want to come back.
Oh, yeah, we need to go. We have stuff going on, but yeah, go ahead and keep an eye on our post channels. We have things going on for the month of March. We have March Craft Madness, Pie Day. There's a lot of things going on. So
Lori has 3 or 4 things, and then we're going to do something together too. And then
Yeah.
I'm also going to be on with Spoonie Stitcher on March 29th.
Are you? What are you doing?
We're talking about a medical condition. Remember the one that I got diagnosed with on the paper towel?
Oh, yeah.
So mine
Does she
is
have it?
she has endometriosis, and adenomyosis they're very strongly related.
Wow.
So yeah, so I'm going to be on her channel doing that.
That's good. I never heard of that one, so that would be something to learn about.
And it's more common amongst women are more often to get diagnosed or for them to be aware of it when you are in your 50s. That's when they find it.
When we stop getting checked.
Yeah. Right. Right. Unless you're me. I'm looking forward to menopause, and it is just not happening for me.
Oh, it's not that great, but it might be better for you because
it's supposed to make my migraine go away.
I know.
Supposed to. We'll see. We'll see.
Okay, ladies.
All right.
And anybody else that showed up, thank you for coming. And if you came in late, watch the replay. There's a lot of good information up front.
Do you want to put you on the screen too?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I was just
you're saying goodbye.
I was looking at you, and that was normal.
Your ventriloquism was fantastic.
And yes, I still have a Christmas tree up, but it's okay. I like the lights.
I like it. I think
I like it. I like it's better than my ugly kitchen showing up in the background.
Well, we'll see you over at Camille's if you're going, or
yep. There's gonna be another live coming up. Camille's gonna do one. I gotta get me some dinner, and I'll be over there watching hers. And thank you guys for coming, and we'll see you again.
I'll be watching and recording is what I'll be doing.
Yes. I'm going to be crocheting. Try to finish a sweater. So that'll be nice.
That's my goal, but it's not going to happen. Because I don't have my content for tomorrow. So.
Oh, yeah. You can record.
Yes, I can
work on your sweater.
Yes.
Because it's hard to do a live and work on your sweater at the same time.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, guys. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you all for coming in. Oh yeah, you have to end it. I don't have that ability. Oh, yep.